Lockout nature. You got that dog in you, you got it in your bones. Lockout nature. Everybody freaky, but only some get exposed. Lockout nature. Got a bone up for attention, bitch, you love it when it grows.
Yo.
Lockout nature. It's just human nature, baby, how deep you wanna go? Everybody's normal when the neighbors looking in. Everybody's cool till temptation sink under your skin. But with bitter ego and the dopamine dripping, if I push up on your buttons, oops, your sanity slipped. Talk big, stand tall, puff out your chest like you don't got the button just waiting to be pressed. One little poke and the mask will come loose. Watch a civilized man turn into a lockout for views. The lockout says feed me attention, makes me grow. Water that obsession, chat's eating up the show. The lockout is throbbing and the audience is a whole. Unleashing their demons, losing grip of their soul. You point at the screen like thank God that ain't me. You laugh at their demons, then blame when they bleed. Distract with that freak show to hide what you know. You are a lockout but think we don't know. Lockout nature. You got that dog in you, you got it in your bones. Lockout nature. Everybody freaky but only some get exposed. Lockout nature. Got a bone up for attention, bitch, you love it when it grows. Lockout nature. It's just human nature, baby, how deep you wanna go? Hungry little monsters picking at the bones. You can close the tab, baby, can't put away your phone. Cause the freak you came to laugh at might be sitting in your home. Underneath the manners, under everything you show. There's a hungry little creature just begging you to blow. Lockout nature. Lockout nature. Lockout nature. You got that dog in you, you got it in your bones. Lockout nature. Everybody freaky but only some get exposed. Lockout nature. Got a bone up of attention, bitch, you love it when it grows. Lockout nature. It's just human nature, baby, how deep you wanna go?
Hello, everyone. Sorry if you heard JC talking in the intro. He came in when the music was playing. I don't think he knew. I tried to mute him. Anyway, welcome to the show. We have a lot to discuss. JC, first of all, this is the first time I'm seeing your hotel room. And I got to admit, one of the conditions for me doing this was to see that you actually were in a hotel room. And I didn't get to see it till just now. So I am glad to see it.
Yes, I told y'all that I was going to be in a hotel room because what I'm dealing with is absolutely for sure real on what I'm doing. And, to clarify with you audience, I really do want to be here. I do enjoy being here, making y'all happy and just entertaining y'all. I really do want to be here.
Yeah,
but Bones wasn't for sure, but Bones and I, we've been talking, so he knows I want to be here, but he isn't really for sure. So, but I really want to be here for y'all.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely apparent. The only thing is, I have the issues with, can you handle this and stuff, but I think for right now, it is important for you to tell your story because there are so many people questioning whether or not you're telling the truth. Right. And for those of you, just catch you up to speed a little bit. Last night, I was up until about 3 a.m. Now, listen, I know I make everyone else's problems my problems. I know. But JC joined the wrap-up show with me and Kalila, and he was on the side of the road, and we were helping him with resources. We got him to get the police at least to come and pick him up because he didn't have a ride. So I thought, okay, fine. The police are coming. They're going to take him to the hotel room. About an hour later, I hear from JC. He did not get in the car with the police officers because they would not let him in with the amount of stuff that he had. So I was like, JC, how much fucking stuff do you have that, And then he turns his camera on and he shows us, and it looked like a whole damn flea market. Okay, you had your whole entire house on that side of the road in a bad neighborhood, might I add. And I was like, JC, you got to take some of the stuff with you and just go. You can't be out here all night. And you were very adamant. No, you said in this industry, the entertainment industry, this stuff is things that I need. You said you had a $3,000 vacuum, by the way, which I don't know how you have a $3,000 vacuum. I'm going to be so for real. But yeah, so he was out there, I think, up until this morning. When I got to work, I asked you what was going on,
Right.
and you were still out there. So how was it all night out there?
I hated it. It was terrible. I was like still living in fear, you know, trying to make sure that all that my belongings and Toby, and myself was, all together and protected, and I just kept on trying to find whichever way I could to get this room,
Yeah.
to get somewhere safe, because a lot of that I was staying with some people, out in the neighborhood that y'all have heard, where I was staying.
Before we get to that, real quick, because we're gonna get into everything you needed to say.
Right.
Is this the $400 hotel room that you said you had? $400? Jesus Christ! I mean, it looks nice, but
Yeah. The funny thing is, and I'm kind of a bit pissed off about, is because I had spent the amount of money for the room that I was supposed to get. The cab driver that was supposed to take me to my hotel room, well, he didn't take me to the correct hotel room at first, and so I ended up missing the check-in time for the one I was supposed to be in, and I ended up figuring a way to get this one because there was no way that I was going to be able to get.
Did you get your money back for the first one?
No, because that one was a non-refundable one, and I'm pissed off about it.
So
And I have to blame that cab driver who didn't take me to the correct hotel room, and he was foreign though. He barely even spoke English.
So
Didn't
how
want-
much?
I wouldn't-
So how much was the first hotel room, and how much is this hotel room?
It was like 100 and something.
So where were you?
Because I ended up getting a cheaper one, better than the 400. Because
Did they
I
partially
wanted to-
refund the first one then?
I don't think so.
So how did you afford both? Because you told me how much money that this person sent you, and the math isn't
Right.
really adding up.
Well, lucky I met a very nice, gentleman, and I do want to shout him out because I feel like he's owed to be shouted out. But I don't really want to, say his name because I don't want to dox him. So my newest friend, dude, if you're watching, shout out to you, man. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful. You helped me get this room.
What did you
I
have
don't
to
know what I-
Is he just a
I don't
friend,
know.
or what did you have to do for him to shell out that kind of money for you?
I didn't have to do anything. He wanted to, help
Where did you meet
someone who
him?
was in need. I met outside of this hotel room, or outside this hotel that I was dropped off at, knowing that I wasn't planning on getting a hotel room in this particular
Wait. So someone sent you money yesterday, and then
Right,
now
yes.
another person has given you money.
Right, yes, and I wasn't even trying to get money out of him, really.
Yeah, I'm not saying
I was
that
trying
he
to
was
figure-
just doing a good deed, but whoa, you got these guys throwing money at you. I gotta take note from you. So this new gentleman caller, is he staying at the hotel with you, or?
No, and he's just a new friend, not like friend as in that we would do stuff to each other or with each other. Just a friend that was kind-hearted enough to help a person out, and
Okay.
and he did give me his number, of course,
Of course. You think he was a little?
so we can
Gay?
keep in touch, and
Was he checking out? Like, was he on his way out?
No, he actually works for the courthouse. That's not too far from this hotel.
Okay.
Like it's actually like walking distance.
Okay. Well, whatever happens, happens, right?
Right.
This is a late night stream. You have an even later night with your new gentleman caller friend. Real quick, the chat. This is a little different this stream. We are on, so it's not a members only stream, but the only way you can talk for right now, at least, is if you guys are a cash cow, right? Cash cow, or higher.
Yes, cash.
Yeah, or band world.
Or
I think.
higher up.
I don't know how this
Yep.
shit works, but that is because JC is very concerned that his ex roommate is going to come into the chat and spew some lies. I do want to point out though that there is going to be a goal on screen for 50 members. We'll free the Grays. The reason why I'm saying this, JC, is because I think if you're going to tell your side of the story, your roommate does deserve to tell his side as well. It's only fair to rebuttal. Now, I don't know if he's going to come up in the chat, or I don't know. Is he in the Discord? I don't know. But if you're watching, roommate, you are welcome to tell your side of things as well.
Yep, but you need to crown up. You need to crown up.
Oh, shit, you got a crown?
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
dude, if you're watching,
wait.
At Slinky Dinky Doo gifted 5 memberships.
Thank you, Slinky. Gifting the 5. So, your gentleman caller got you a hotel room, and mine gave 5 gifted memberships. So, we're off to a great night, me and you, JC. So, what we're saying? Yes. What was your message to your roommate?
So, anyways, dude, if you're watching, if you really want to tell your side of things, be a man, a much better man, and crown the fuck up.
Oh, he's got a crown. No, you don't got a crown. Crown's like $600.
Yep. And
he's got a crown.
That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to crown up.
Okay. No, I don't require that. You don't have to crown to tell your side story, but JC would like you to. So I guess consider that. Okay, I have a lot of questions. So I'm glad you're safe. I'm glad you're in a hotel room. We'll get into what your next move is after this. Maybe the gentleman caller can bring you home. But why? I think a lot of people have a lot of questions, right? If you're lying, I know Tina and others were saying that you faked this abuse story for clout or fame or celebrity status, if you will. Why was your roommate so mad at you that he threw all your shit outside on the street? And what kind of story is he trying to tell in the chat that you don't want the audience to hear?
Well, he thinks that I'm one of those people who plays with, feces, and that's disgusting.
Wait.
I don't mess with that. But he was sitting there saying, "Oh, you hide that, from people or whatever. You had something that had feces on it or whatever, and you were hiding it."
Hold on, I don't mean to laugh. It's not funny. I don't mean to laugh. I'm just very shocked. What do you mean by he accused you of playing with feces? Like sexually, more of like a hobby? Like, why would he say that?
I honestly don't know. He just kept saying that. Kept saying, "Oh, you hide shit. I'm like, dude. I'm like,
well,
no.
Okay.
I'm like,
Why would he say
that?
that? Why would he say that though? There has to be like a reason, right? Like, have you maybe?
Because a couple of times, my dog Toby has gone potty in the house, but he doesn't. But what he doesn't understand is, every morning I take Toby outside at 9 or 8 in the morning, because that's when Toby wants to wake up, and he cries at me and wakes me up to take him out at that time. And Toby is a very old dog. He's like 14 years old. So he's elderly.
Yeah.
And he, how elderly folks, they have issues that they cannot help.
Yeah. So you are taking your dog out regularly. It just has very irregular bowels and some. But like when he's saying you're hiding it, where was he finding the poop?
He said that his baby mama went upstairs to my room and found it in a bag, Walmart bag, with some of my clothes. And I said I wasn't trying to hide anything from y'all. I said all I was trying to do is, pack up my clothes in something to put stuff away, because I know I was cleaning up my room. But I didn't even know the shirt had anything on it until he brought it down to me.
Okay, that's what I want to bring. That's what I want to bring up. So yesterday you said that he shoved a shitty shirt in your face.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm trying not to laugh. Some of these words are just triggering me. So there was shit on the t-shirt, and then he threw it in your face. I'm sorry.
He shoved it in my face. I know that I didn't mean for my dog to go to mess in the house, but it's
welcome, Fupa.
Welcome, Fupa. But if you're gonna have your room, if you're gonna have, like, dude, if you're gonna have a guy like me sitting in your house with a dog like I with an elderly dog that I have, you got to let me let me deal with Toby as you told me the first time I moved in to your house that you told. I'm like, dude, he was telling me that not to worry about his
But
family
I gotta
stuff.
be honest. So your roommate has
Can
also
I just
said,
interject really
yeah.
quick?
Mhm.
I feel like we need to give a backstory to what happened last night, and we need to go in like chronological order because I do feel like we're kind of jumping all over the place and jumping
Well,
the
yeah,
gun here.
right now we're just getting the backstory of. I asked, why was
So,
he so upset with you? Why did he kick you out? And he's telling the story
yeah,
of the
can
shit.
we go back to like last night and what was happening last night? What happened when you cut the phone off? Like obviously you called into nature last night, right?
Right.
And we
He wanted to
called.
crash our show last night
Well,
because
we heard the roommate come in there, and then you abruptly ended the call. Can you tell us what happened after that?
well, he was sitting there telling me, "Oh, I'm going to tell the LCU everything about your past, and that your past is bullshit." And all this. I'm like, no, no. I'm like, most of my entire past, you wasn't there for, so you can't, sit there and say that you know a lot about my past when you don't. You can't, if you haven't walked in somebody's shoes, you can't judge them, and what's going on behind closed doors when you were not there to begin with.
Yeah, no, I get that. Like, sometimes people's past are their past. I do hear what you're saying. So he's accusing you of lying to the audience, though, about whatever
He's
narrative.
accusing me. Yeah, he's accusing me of not lying to him about my past and all of you guys.
What is he
When
saying you're lying
he's
about?
only been around me for 5 or 6 years. Most of the rest of my past, he has not been there for.
And how did you meet this guy? Where did you meet him online?
I met him. I was in a FaceTime group call that I had met, but I also met some people on Facebook. Look, because I was looking for friends to chat with and get to know.
What kind of friends?
Well, just everyday friends that I could talk to,
So
and
just platonic friends, not like sexual or romantic.
right, yes.
Okay, but so this grown man with a wife and kids met you on the internet just to be friends, and then had you move into his house?
5 or 6 later, I had to move into his house. But I mean, it's not the first time we've met in person though, because the very first time we met in person is when he booked a flight from when I was at my old house,
Hmm.
and he booked a flight, flew me out to Philly, and when I arrived, he was all hyped up. He was like, "I can't believe it! I'm meeting J.C. Johnson."
Oh,
Because he
so he
knew,
thought you were a
he did.
celebrity.
Yeah, he actually knew that I was a YouTuber, and he's like, "Holy shit! I'm meeting J.C. Johnson from YouTube."
Now, does he have any kind of psychological issues as well, or no?
No,
Okay. And
Now,
that's what he acted like.
so
Okay.
when you guys got off the phone, you said that he was threatening you with like, oh, I'm gonna expose your past, yada yada. Now I do know that at some point you ended up outside of his house with all of your things outside of the house. Was he throwing you out? Was he throwing your things out? Like how did that
He has
situation transpire?
Well, he claims that I'm a dirty one, that I don't take care of myself, that I don't clean up after myself or my dog, that I don't take my dog out,
okay,
I
but
don't
to
feed
be
him or
fair,
nothing.
JC, to be fair, the roommate also did say that you had dog feces smeared in your mattress. So if it was on the shirt, in the mattress, in the bag, is it fair to say that there was a lot of dog shit all over the room?
It wasn't all over the room.
Did the,
He was exaggerating it.
but on the mattress, in the clothes, and in the bag, where did they ever find dog shit in their home, like outside of the room?
No, just in my room. But Toby is, like I said, Toby is an elderly dog.
Okay, but
He
you
has
have to be honest with
bowel.
me though, JC, because you did tell me this part of the story, and you're not telling the truth here.
Yes, he like I said, there was Toby had taken a shit on the bed, and I did clean, like took the shit out, to where it's supposed to be, flushed down the toilet and whatnot. and the mattress, the sheet had shit that was already on it from when after Toby had done it.
And didn't you say it was also in the family's laundry hamper when they were doing laundry?
And yes, and and they had washed the sheet before, but they took their sweet time about it one time. So Toby and I slept on a mattress that had no sheet after that. And then once they did wash it, and then we put the sheet back on, for the longest while, it was clean until today. So yesterday was the second time that Toby actually had gone and did.
So
an
is that
accident.
what set them off? Is that what set this big fight into motion? The shit in the laundry hamper?
All that stuff? Yes, and but I kept trying to tell him, like, Toby, I'm like, you gotta understand, Toby is an elderly dog. He's gonna have accidents, but I told them, I said,
yes,
look,
but
you can't sit there and give us a schedule, when you're sitting there telling us that not or telling me don't meddle in the affairs of my family and all this other stuff. You take care of yours, and I'll handle mine. That's what he said, and I
So
said,
I
okay.
have to be honest, like if I was letting someone live with me and I came home to see that there was dog poop all over the room and the living conditions were not up to par, I would be pissed as well. And we did see the other night where you panned the camera that the dog, either your dog or some other dog, or maybe it was like that when you moved in, and I'm saying this for clarification. We did see that the door had been scratched up really bad from an animal. Was that your dog that did that?
Um, uh, I was staying in when I was sitting down.
Mhm.
yeah.
Like the upstairs door that to my old room or whatever. That was probably, if that's the room you're talking about upstairs, that was probably Toby, because every time I would leave my room, because my roommates wanted me to come downstairs and hang out with them at times, but they wanted me to leave Toby upstairs
But JC, I
because
gotta be honest though. I get that you have an elderly dog, and I do have sympathy for that. I get when you have an older pet, they will have accidents, right? Like my mom had
right,
a very elderly cat that before it passed away, it would she'd have to lay certain things down because it would occasionally pee when it was sleeping. Things do happen, but it seems like the dog wasn't properly able to use the bathroom. Is that fair to say? Or if you were regularly taking the dog out, maybe the issue was too much for you to handle, and it was really just, were you living there for? Answer that question first. I'm sorry.
no, I wasn't living there for free. With a certain benefit that I get every month, the roommate was forcing me to give him my entire check to him to cover what he calls my half of the household expenses. Which is food, as far as like my half of the groceries that I didn't get a choice to pick what I want, kind of thing.
So wait, what was this
Um,
check? This was a disability check, or
yes, it is.
and you were giving the entire thing to him?
Because he would request it, and he told me that I had no choice to, because of the fact that he was giving me an ultimatum that was either I give him my entire check for me to be able to eat and use the water to shower and use the washer and and whatnot,
And
and to
do
use the air
they
conditioning.
do they work, or were they relying on you for paying? I don't know what the expenses were,
Well,
but if I don't think
he
it's fair that
doesn't
they
work.
demanded your entire check.
Right, he doesn't work, but his baby mama, she's the one who works
So
and
you
comes
so
home and
you
brings stuff.
were you were his income. It sounds like
Yep.
he doesn't. Okay.
Can you say how much uh your check is worth? Like how much were you getting?
I get 960.
Okay.
So that was $960 a month going to this guy. I mean, I get it. It's rent. I do understand, but also if he's your
No,
friend,
not
maybe
only
he
is
could have
rent,
taken a little bit less just so you had some money for your own life and living.
right? And well, another thing he told me that if I was to, it's either that I let him take the entire thing for me to cover my, for me to have food and water, shower, all that stuff, or I just give him the 650, and he would just let me have the 300, and that's not. a whole lot for me to be able to
Wait, so
pay for food and Toby and stuff.
wait, I'm confused. So he gave you the option to give you the whole thing or only 600?
It was, no, 600 is like pretty much most of the entire check, and only leaving me 300. And I wasn't able to go anywhere because he wouldn't take me anywhere most of the time. He would leave me and Toby locked in the house every day.
Okay. So, but I just the discrepancy in your story. So you weren't paying the full 900. You did have 300, and you were paying him. That does sound a little bit more fair. I get that. You know, you're living in this guy's house with his family.
Yeah. So
You
I
have
ended
a
up just let
dog.
him. So I had no choice to let him take the whole 960, so that way I could, eat, shower, have my clothes washed.
I'm not following.
all
So
that stuff.
what? So what did you have to? If you gave him 600, what did you have to do differently than if you gave him the full?
I would be giving him the full amount every month, every first of the month.
So where did the whole 300 versus 600 versus the entire check? Where did
300
that come in?
That is when that was one of the choices he was giving me, and he's like, well, if you just only give me just 650 and you have 300, that's not gonna be a whole lot for you to live off of, because you're not gonna be able to really afford much,
So he
on
was.
your own.
So it sounds like he was being fair. Like he was trying to work with you so that you had some pocket money yourself, right?
Yeah, but he also told me that if I didn't, if I just let him give me just the 300 out of my check, I wasn't going to be able to, eat the food in the house,
Oh, okay.
shower, use the air conditioning.
Damn, you could a shower if you didn't give an extra. Jesus.
Yeah.
And okay, and I know. See, I like struggle with which questions are personal and which ones aren't. But like, why don't you take the lead a little bit? What is the story you want to tell, and I'll ask questions based off the story you want to tell.
Like I said, like I was trying to tell you, is he was basically giving me an ultimatum that was either I give him the full 960 for me to utilize stuff in the house and the food and whatnot like everybody else, or just give him the 650 and have 300, but not be able to eat the food with them in the house, shower, air conditioning, and the washer, dog food for Toby.
Okay, so
rides.
whether it was 600 or 900, it definitely was a lot for you. But in like juxtaposition, there you were living there without a job, and your dog was having accidents throughout the house.
Not that I meant for him to, but
Yeah.
he would like most of the time would have me keep Toby upstairs, locked in the room, and
When
it's
you say
like
locked in the room, were you actually like you weren't allowed to come out?
Toby wasn't allowed to come out very much because he had one of his dogs out roaming around, and he would this new dog he just got is one of those Rottweilers, and he said that if I let Toby out.
All right, we're getting into
Well,
some
they're putting their
semantics
dog
here,
out.
though. But so, what is like the meat of what you want to say here today, though? Because so far it seems like you guys just got into a disagreement over the poop situation, and he threw you out. Is there anything else going on here?
But he was sitting there acting like, he's like, you're acting like I did something to you. Well, also, what he did is he brought somebody else into the house that actually ended up robbing me. I had spent
what?
$1,300 at one point before I even moved this way, and I spent $1,300 on a camera for my YouTube channel to create videos on a professional camera.
And they stole it.
What kind of videos?
Like
Poop videos? No, I'm just kidding.
To vlog my life and to stuff like that, because I want to document my life.
Yeah.
So can we get to the realty? Have you and this man ever been more than friends?
Well, to be honest with y'all, we were just friends with benefits, if as he calls it. Like we're not like dating or anything. It's just we're friends, but he gets some kind of benefit out of it.
So there we go. So
you
that
guys were
is-
fucking.
So that's why you were staying there. What did his wife know, or were you doing it with her?
No, she completely thinks that he is a straight man.
Oh my god. Okay. So, whew. So you were sucking and fucking. Is that fair to say? Or were you?
A little sucky fucky.
Okay, so there we go.
We
So
wasn't
that
fucking.
I think a lot of people have been wondering this. I think the first time I met you, JC, I
We
did
wasn't
say, "Are you
fucking,
guys?"
but we wasn't fucking, but the sucking part.
Okay, so now it's time to be honest. Then, now that you're gonna say that, is that how you guys met? Did you guys meet to do that?
No, he's the one who actually brought it to my attention the first few days that I had met him in person the very first time. And then he is like, and this is when he was on, weed, and, because he was high, and he also, was drunk.
Okay.
And he had told me that stuff kind of ignites something within him.
And this is
a
before or
different side
after
of
you
him.
started living with him?
And this all was before I had started living with him.
Okay. So did you have any kind of understanding that when you went to live with him, would it be like also a sexual based thing? Like he was bringing you to his house so he had more access to fool around with you?
I wasn't really, I wasn't like in the mood. I haven't really been in the mood for quite some time of, sex because of other issues I've been dealing with that involves personal matters between relatives and myself.
Okay, I'm going to ask you if this is a serious question, and this is not something I'm saying for laughs, but when you weren't in the mood, did he ever have you do anything sexual anyway because you were living under his house, or?
Well, no, it was more of, like where he would say, if you're not comfortable with it, you don't have to do it.
Okay,
And
that's
I said, well, I mean, and I would tell him like, well, maybe, we could try to give it a try, and, and so I was kind of open to it, but I wasn't like,
Did you enjoy it?
trying to look, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. So I did kind of, like it. And so did him. He liked it too.
So it was just sucking. So did you suck him, or was he sucking you, or was
We did each other as we're sucking.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I have to ask this question. Slinky Dinky Doo wants to know how much rent is deducted per blowjob.
Is that where the 300 was shaved off?
He most of the time when that his baby mama was home and the kids and whatnot, we wouldn't be doing that at all.
Most
And
of the
she
time.
was kind of home a lot, but there
Wait,
would be a
most
time.
of the time.
Yeah, but there'd be a time that when the kids are gone off to their relatives and she's gone off God knows where, and it's just me and him home alone. We're kind of drinking and smoking and whatnot,
And sucking.
and then he'll end up
Fucking.
like getting to the point where he's like, do you want to do that thing that we talk about? In code or whatever kind of thing. And I'm like,
Do you think the wife ever knew about it?
She's never known about it. She's never known. But guess what, y'all? She's going to know now. Sucks to you, big guy. Sucks to be you.
Okay, well, hold on. I just want to be clear. Okay. 'Cause technically, it's his business, right? It's your business. It's his business, whatever arrangement you guys had. But are you saying this for any reason to add context to what was going on in this situation? Like, was this an uncomfortable situation for you? Like, was it something that contributed to the hostile environment?
The dude kind of basically had me and Toby living in fear, really. I mean, like, I was living in fear with him because
But why? You haven't explained that. I don't think we understand fully why you were in fear. Sexually?
In fear. Not necessarily. No, it wasn't sexually, for me to be living in fear with the dude. The dude has a major volatile, anger problem.
Did he ever threaten you, like say, if you do this, I'll do this to you in retaliation? Was there?
He has threatened me.
Like what?
He has threatened me to feed me and my dog to his dog.
Jesus Christ. When he threw the shitty shirt in your face, was that the extent of the physical violence?
That's like the whole beginning of yesterday. I was sitting in the chair waiting for some clothes to be washed and dried so I can get a shower, and next thing I know, he comes down and it's like noon or whatever, and he brings a shirt,
He
a
was
dirty
nude.
shirt. Yeah, and he starts shoving it in my face and screaming at me.
Okay, I gotta ask this question just because you brought up possible shit play. Was this like a sexual that he was nude and he was shoving this shit in your face? Like, was he into this and was he projecting on you? Maybe like was that something he was into?
I honestly don't know if that's what he's into or not, but I'm not into that.
Okay.
I'm not into that. That's disgusting. You
Okay.
get sick from that.
Yeah. I bet also
Like,
one would argue that
so-
you also would get sick with the shit in your bed and in your room. Breathing that in is not. I hope you know now that you're out of that situation that it's not okay, JC. It's not okay for you. It's
Well,
not okay
I
for the
do know
dog.
that, but with them, it's like when they're when his baby mama would do laundry, and I do understand her point of view of why she would do hers and her and his and the kids' laundry first. I get that because she got to take care of her
Thank you
family
for
You
needs.
got a donut. One
I
second.
get that.
You got a donut.
At FUPHE's gifted 5 memberships.
Thanks, Fupa. Was that you or was that someone pretending to be you?
That's me.
Oh, okay.
And check your
Thank
DMs.
you.
I sent you a DM.
Oh, okay. Before I go down to the regular chat, I had it paused because I wanted to read one of Kalila's questions earlier. She said, who was paying for JC to get high? He said several times how high he was while living there in main chat. Were you paying for the weed or was your roommate paying for
I was
the weed?
chipping in for it.
Okay, so you were
With
both
what
were
money?
splitting it. With the,
Yeah, we were splitting it within my check too, because my check was also was my half of the expenses was to cover my half of the cost of that too, because he was the one that would go and get it.
Okay. Well, okay, I want to be clear just real quick, though, that we don't know whether or not these sexual things are real, if they're false. This is your story, and, this person is invited to share theirs, but I also understand maybe why they wouldn't want to come up at this point.
Yeah. And I know that I promised him a long time ago that I wouldn't, talk about his sexual orientation, but he obviously, broke my trust a long time ago by bringing somebody else into the house that robbed me when he told me he wouldn't have that happen. He would, keep preventing that from ever happening. He did not.
So is this so are you outing him in retaliation to the stolen camera?
And the fact that he has been threatening, keeping me and Toby living in fear of him, because I don't want to piss him off, because I'm afraid that if I piss him off, he's going to do something to me, because he is known throughout this entire, city of Philly to be a very volatile, violent man.
Has he
I mean, you did look scared when the call ended last night. When the roommate came into the room, you did look kind of scared.
I was absolutely scared out of my
You
mind.
you were shaking. I mean, and honestly, if the extent of this argument was the dog poop, I don't think it was brand new to him. Not excusing it. I would not put up with that either. But he threw you out on the street and homeless in a really bad area, not caring what happened to you. It does seem like maybe there was something more going on. Did he not want you streaming? Like, did he have concerns that you were gonna maybe?
I honestly think that he doesn't want me a part of this network. He does, because I think it's because he's jealous
Of what?
of the fact that I'm, associating with all of you in the network that are, becoming celebrities, or that already have been celebrities from not only
Well-
YouTube but TV.
Well, we're not celebrities, but we're internet personalities for sure.
Right, yeah, that. But and he's jealous of the fact that I get to associate with you guys and talk with you guys when I come on the shows.
Well, if he was ever that jealous, he could have came up. We have auditions tomorrow on Locale Nature, by the way. But he was always able to come up. I don't know why he would be so jealous of you in that way. Do you
It's like he
think?
always tells me I don't. He's like I'm not really for that stuff, but when he tells me that, but then he tells me, oh, I'm only gonna watch the shows because you're on there.
Well, he did start
JC,
off your relationship as a fan.
Can you move that thing on your bed so that we can see the dog? Because there's a lot of people asking about the dog. Yeah, they want to see the dog.
Let me go. Don't know.
Can y'all see him? He's
At Teacup Taylor donated $9.99. Where is the dog? Did you answer about the BJ being part of or lowering the rent? Again, where is the dog?
Okay.
Hi, Bones and Fupa.
Hi, Teacup. So they said, where's the dog? Did you answer about the BJ being a part of or lowering the rent?
I never even brought it to his attention about lowering the rent or anything like that. But as far as the beginning of me living there, we've only did that one time, and we haven't done it since. But so it's like we've only kind of done it like maybe once or twice or so.
Oh, so you guys were only sexual once or twice? Okay.
He he kind of limits himself because of his baby mama.
Is he hooking up with other? I'm actually never mind. I'm not asking that question, but
he'll. It's, he either does stuff with her when he's up to it, or he'll go on a different site when he's in one of his little moods to find I guess someone like me, a gay man.
So he gets on like sites like Grinder and stuff.
Yep.
Again, I want to read it. This is his personal business, but I mean, cheating is never okay, especially if he could be bringing something home to his wife.
But he also has told me that him and his baby mama ain't together.
Oh, is it just like an arrangement?
Like he just has her living there because he wants to be continue to be around his kids, and I get it, and give them a home or whatever, and take care of them, raise them right next right beside her. But but he tells me, oh, my baby mama, we's not together, kind of thing, but the whole time I've been staying there, he's been calling her babe and honey and whatever.
Were you ever jealous about that?
No, actually, I was not. Like
not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit, because it's like I don't have time to deal with a full-time boyfriend.
But
I mean, it seems like this guy wanted his cake and to eat it too.
Yeah. Exactly. He wanted to have both.
And in the same house is fucking crazy. Like, couldn't even go outside the house. Okay, chat, I did update the member goal. We're about 46 minutes into it. We will free the Grays 25 members. We did lower that because if the roommate is watching and he wants to say something in the chat, I don't know what his financial situation is like, but I do want to give him the opportunity to say something. We're about almost halfway there to the member goal. Mm-hmm. And also, Kalila wants to know, how long ago did these sexual encounters happen? Yeah, were they recent? Were they from the beginning?
Well, the encounters, the very first one was when I first met him in person, when he flew me up the first time. I stayed a week at his house once.
Sorry, I'm laughing at something else, not you.
Then after a while, I was at home, back at my old place when I was with my ex-husband at the time, and
so you were cheating too.
In a way, I guess.
So you were both cheating on your significant others with each other. This was
and that was now the cheating thing was only happened because my ex did actually accuse me of cheating on him.
So they said, "Watch this, bitch."
Yep, I'm like, okay, you're gonna accuse me of cheating on you because around the time that I was beat up and in the hospital and whatnot. That's what that's also when he started accusing me, knowing that I never had cheated before, until him accusing me and the whole beat up thing and everything, that my ex had caused, and all the year ago that he did, and And I'm like, okay. I'm like, you're gonna sit there and accuse me of cheating on you? Watch this, bitch. I'm gonna do it now. Might as well do it now, because we were separating.
Quick question of Fupa, because you've been here a little longer than me. Cynthia Breyer's message, Fupa for Nature, is that a free Band World message, or does that mean that she is re-upping? Like, do I put that on the count, or do I not? I don't know what that classifies as.
I don't think that counts because she's already a member.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was a re-up. Okay, never mind. But
Yeah.
yes, I agree. Fupa is great.
Well, it
Every
just
time she
means
comes
like
here to
she's
help
been
out.
here for 5 months, and every month you get like a free message.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, like a free, message to.
And I did put something in chat if you want to pin that message, Bones. Or-
I guess, but I feel like
Or
I'm sympathy.
you can make me a mod.
I'm odd. You're here all the time anyway. Hold on.
Okay.
Yep.
No, it's not sympathy baiting. We all saw what happened to Bus. Bus got completely axed. Everyone is at risk of being on the chopping block if we don't have the support. And I don't know if you guys saw.
I got yelled at.
I think
today.
it was on Fire that Keem called in and he was like, Bones, you have this amazing story, but you're just not getting the report card. And so we really do need to show Keem that you guys love the show and you guys want to continue seeing Bones and you want to continue seeing the show and that you actually like it. That's what happened on Nature. I mean, on Fire today.
Yeah, unfortunately, that did happen.
Well, no. Obviously, this is a big major story.
Yeah.
It
Actually,
is.
it's true. So, and I'm willing
Does
to.
that make
tell
you
it,
giddy? Does that
it
make
needs
you
to be
giddy,
told.
JC? That Keem thinks you got a big major story?
In some way, I guess, because it's like, my story is going to be, my true story is going to be told.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Speaking of
It
his
needs to be.
story,
It was honestly shocking to me with like when I was hearing about all this, I was like, I can't even believe this is someone's real life. It
Yeah.
seems like it's just crazy.
It is crazy. Like, I've never expected for this to go like this.
I got to be
I mean,
honest.
here-
The footage of you on the side of the road, not that it was a personal moment, yes, but I wish the audience could have seen what that looked like. Did you take any
that
photos?
look
No,
like?
right? Probably not.
No,
You should have. I wish I.
I
If I
bet.
was
I
a
guess I
shady
probably
bitch, I should
should
have screenshotted that shit. It was fucking crazy. But that's why I was up late with you, because I was like, I didn't want to go to bed because I know it's not my problem to
Well, you
fix,
were
but I just felt
worried.
concerned for you
Right.
being in a bad. Which, by the way, JC, I know you said you have an issue with Batgirl because you think she doesn't want to associate with you because you're living in a bad neighborhood. Is that correct?
That's what I was feeling like I was getting the indication of.
Why did you think that? Like, did she give you like any indication of that, or?
Like, she gave me the indication of she doesn't want to meet me in person to do like the goal that we was talking about doing or whatever, setting up or whatever, for her to give me the a tattoo or whatever. And when she found out that I was in a bad neighborhood, she just like nah, never mind, I'm not doing it, kind of thing.
Well, okay.
Well, I
be
don't
fair,
think
though, I get
I don't think that's the case because like if you know anything about Batgirl, she's said that she's done lots of drugs, she drinks all day. Like she seems like the type that wouldn't give a fuck where you live.
Food, but
To
that
be
was
honest.
very shady. I think that she maybe just doesn't want to do an IRL with you, given there are people that accuse you of stalking, right? Tina, Mike, Daddy Liam Porter, they do think you are a stalker to some degree. So I could see the reservation at least. What do you have to say about that? Like,
I mean, I'm not a stalker. Like, I'm not a stalker. I don't do that stalking shit. Like, I know, I've been stalked before, so I know how stalkers are because I've been stalked before.
yeah, the chat is wondering, is the location that you're currently at, is it unknown from your roommate? Because you did spill a lot of his tea tonight, and I just want to make sure you're safe.
Well, I assume it is, because his other friend, she kept texting me and asking me, "Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?" Bitch, I'm not gonna tell you where I'm at. You're not my whereabouts ain't your business. As far as his friend,
Do you think she was
No.
concerned, or do you think she was trying to keep tabs on you?
I think she's trying to keep tabs on me because she wants to report to him because that's what because I'm not talking to him, I'm not talking to her.
Yeah.
Has he tried to reach out to you since
Oh,
you left?
well, since I left, he's been calling my phone. No, and then it's kind of
Oh, so he has been reaching out.
suspicious. Yeah, it's kind of suspicious that he's been calling my phone because I do specifically remember him telling me, "Don't call me no more. Don't call my phone no more." I'm like, "Okay, you got it." I'm
When
not
did
gonna
he
talk
start
to
calling
tomorrow.
you? Was it after the thumbnail went up, or was it all day?
That was like like before the of last night's show that he crashed. Also, before him actually throwing me out that day, where he's like, "If you think our friendship is fixed, no, it's not, and don't be calling my phone once you're out of here. Don't be calling my phone." I'm like, "Okay, you don't want me calling your phone, texting you, whatever, socializing, talking to you? Fine, I won't. Be careful what you wish for because you just might get it, and then some you don't want."
Big Chinese. in the chat.
Chinese
Wait,
with
hold on. I do want to say, I read the free chats and I read the dollar chats, but on instruction of Keem, I'm supposed to be reading 10 or higher, at least for tonight, guys. I'm sorry, it's just a tonight
okay.
thing.
Yep.
Tomorrow I'll be back to giving the support to everyone, but tonight I have to try and make some money, apparently. Anyway, what do you think there's any way that he could be genuinely concerned for you and like maybe he regrets kicking you out, or do you think that he is more worried about, I mean, to be honest, what you just did, kind of, outing him?
Yep. Yep. And I know that I know a long time ago that I promised I wouldn't out his secret. You know what? You didn't, but you know what, man? As far as if you're, my ex roommate, if you're watching, you did it to yourself because you did me wrong. You got me robbed from in your house.
5 gifted. One moment. It should come through any second.
Thank you for the member.
At Josephine1585 gifted 5 memberships.
Thank you, Josephine, for the 5 gifted. If you guys got sniped, please be sure to thank her. Also, we got Hooligan with a member for 6 months. Are you being honest about the relationship with this guy? This sounds like a nasty breakup, to be honest.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I kind of have to agree with the audience if they're saying that. It kind of sounds like it is a nasty breakup, like as if we was dating. But
I mean, in
we
some
wasn't
way,
dating,
but in some
it
way
kinda
you
sounds
were.
like.
In some way you weren't. Maybe you weren't dating, but you were involved.
Right. And I'm not going to sit there and lie to them about that because it kind of sounds like that we're in a nasty breakup, to be honest. So I'll have to agree with the audience.
Well, a lot of people are wondering if there's more to the story because I got to be honest, JC, it does sound like it, right? For it to have gone, and also I want to ask you, the mark on your head, is this from him or is it not? Just to clear this up.
That mark on my head, right here, is where I had a bruise that had happened before then.
Okay, so it wasn't. It's just to clear that up. He did not physically touch you.
No, he didn't.
In a non-sexual manner.
Yes, he didn't. His dog. No, I will tell y'all. You know how y'all was going after me about the dogs being in the cage all the time, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Well, he had before, like the very first time that I moved in with this guy, he told me, and I quote this. He said, "Don't worry about my dogs. Don't worry about my family affairs, my household, as far as cleaning my household, whatever. You just worry about taking care of your dog and yourself. And you pay your half of the expense of the house."
No, I know, but we did hear this, JC. But what are your... Okay, by the way, we have 8 members. 8 gifted members, or 8 members in general. The chat is free, and the chat is gray, and everyone can speak freely. What are you so afraid of him coming out? Is it the poop play stuff? Like, what do you think he's going to come out with?
He's trying to sit there and say that I was never married to any of the husbands that I've had, which he doesn't.
A lot of people say that. To be fair, a lot of
people are saying that, but they don't know what goes on behind closed doors.
Were you married to these people?
Roger.
Oh, hold on. We got a cash cow.
Moving up to the best tier.
Wait 1 second, JC.
Local nature, crystal clear. Cash cow, cash cow, 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 cow.
Thank you. Welcome, Nikki Mama 24 with the cash cow. I appreciate you. Let me update the
thank you, Nikki Mama, for cash cow one. I appreciate that.
Local
nature. We also got a donut.
At BigMurph-P8P donated $19.99. JC, why are you messing around with a man while his baby mama and his kids are in the house? This seems really weird and like a lover's quarrel. Something seems off about your story, JC.
Big Murph, host here in the universe, sent a 20, and she said, JC, why are you messing around with a man while his baby mama and his kids are in the house? This seems really weird and like a lover's quarrel. Something
To be honest,
off
Big
about
Murph. Well, to answer your question, Big Murph, when his baby mama and the kids are there, we don't mess around. We wasn't messing around when his
But
baby
you-
mama and
but
the kids are
before,
there.
earlier, you said most of the time.
like,
So that means
like,
some of the time they were. To be honest.
no, not like no, we wasn't messing around when the kids and his baby mom was there. It was when
That's good.
it's like when they were gone, and it was just me and him.
Do you
I
think
just don't know. I have a question.
At Josephine1585 donated $10. JC, can you finally confess to any lies you told throughout your time in the LCU?
That was a weird end to that. Josephine with the 10 said, JC, can you finally confess to any lies you told throughout your time in the LCU? Now would be the time to mention it all and get it all out there. Thank you.
And what lies are they that I have told? I want to know.
That is true. If you're telling the truth, you wouldn't know which lies they were referring to. Yeah.
Hey there, Kalila has a good question. Does JC give his disability money to the roommate, or did JC sign over the check to his roommate?
I would. Well, the question or the answer to that question is he would request my check through Cash App and have me send it to me. But
Okay,
I
so
still
you
get-
didn't go sign anything away.
No,
Okay.
it's just for me to where he would Cash App a request for me to send my each month of my
When
check
do you
to him.
send the money? Do you send it the first of the month or the last of the month?
He would have me do it every first of the month.
So you
because
are-
he knows I get paid every first of the month.
So did you already give him all your money? Yesterday was the 11th. Did you give him all the
I
money?
have been for the last 10 months that I've been living.
No. I'm talking about for this month, for the month of August. Did you
I
give
did.
him all of your money and you only spent 11 days there?
Whenever when the first of this month started, I did give him, my check.
So you
Now, is your check automatically deposited?
It is.
Okay. I just want to make sure it's not getting mailed to that address.
It's not. It goes directly into my bank account, and I actually have a legitimate debit card.
Okay,
Speaking of
okay.
that, with all this bullshit I'm dealing with, I now have to replace my card because I end up losing it.
last night you lost your card?
Yes, I lost my debit card, so now I've got to call the bank. It's probably tomorrow.
So how did you get the room? The guy put his card down for your room?
He paid for it, and I told him that
It's time to order some room service, JC.
I'm not gonna do
Your
that.
card is
I'm
not
kidding.
on file. Thank you, Lydia. Welcome to Band World. We are now at 19 out of 25, guys. We are almost free. We are almost
Yep.
there with freeing the Grays, and who knows? His roommate might be here to tell his side of the
We
story.
need a 5 bomb and one more member.
Yep.
Yeah. JC. So this man, is he telling you that you have the room for one night? Is this more of an extended stay? Like, are you expected?
This is just for a night.
And so,
but-
where are you going tomorrow?
Well,
Don't tell us the actual location. Hold on, I want to stop you. Don't tell us the
Yeah,
actual location.
No, I'm not gonna say the actual location, but I actually have another friend of mine that I have met before, and he's actually helping me arrange for me to get to where I'm moving to get another place of my own, and he's helping me make the arrangements.
Real quick, just a quick question in the chat. Nikki Mama says, does this mean I get in the Discord? Yes, you just cash cowed. So what that means is you go to the lolcow.co website, and if you sign up and sync your YouTube account, it has to be this YouTube account, to the page, you'll be able to get access to the Discord.
Yep.
All right, so you have another friend. Are these all like lovers though? Because I know in the beginning you said they weren't, right? But then you have walked it back and said that You know, the roommate
But
was
this
a
one's
lover.
not a lover. No, this one's not a lover. No,
Are these just fans from
he's never.
you being a
He's never
YouTuber?
been. He. He knows that I do YouTube stuff, but he and I have never like
Have you ever spread for
had any
bread?
sex. We've never spread for bread with each other. No,
Well, not each other, but like it would have been just you.
I don't know if he's spread for bread with somebody. Or
I'm not asking about him. I'm asking like, have you ever had to put out because you have a lot of these random men sending you money. You've never done any sexual favors for it.
I don't really, when it comes to meeting a guy that I would, that I would like. I don't just have sex with just anybody. I have to, get to know you first. Where we meet, we go to dinner, we go to lunch, we go to breakfast,
Maybe
whatever.
move in with them and their wife and kids.
We just, get to know each other, for quite some time, before we end up like having sex or move in with each other kind of thing. Like you gotta work your way into something like that. You can't just.
Were you able to get all of your things off the sidewalk and go to the hotel, or did you have to just leave stuff behind?
I had to get everything of mine off the sidewalk because I can't leave it.
Can you show the audience how much stuff you have currently with you in the room? Because I know they weren't able to see it. And make sure before you show anything, make sure nothing that is too personal is out in the open. Just, do a quick glance over. But the amount of stuff on that sidewalk was nuts.
If y'all was able to see all that.
No, we didn't see anything. You did it so quick. Okay, this is. You're not pointing the camera really anywhere but like the top half of the room. Okay, so there is that. Did you leave any of it behind? Because there was a lot of shit on that sidewalk. No. And so how did you get to this hotel room? Like, did this all fit inside of a taxi cab?
Yes, it did.
Okay. Well, that's good.
The taxi person was supposed to take me to the correct hotel that I was supposed to go to that I had paid $100 and something for, like maybe $150 or so.
So why did you tell the audience yesterday that it was $400? And you asked me for $400 too. I'm gonna be honest. You did ask me for $400.
Well, the only reason why I said it was for $400 because, someone I know gave me the money to do it, and we're not going to mention him.
We got a membership. I don't think it's gonna play. But thank you, Kristen Kylie. Oh, it is playing.
Thank you for the member.
At Kristen Kylie gifted a membership.
Thank you, Kristen Kylie. We are now at 20. So if someone does a 5-bomb, the Grays will be free. And I appreciate all you guys for helping out so far. Even to Fupa on stream.
We do appreciate it. I absolutely appreciate it.
Yes, of course.
Jason.
Well, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. So the $400, the person who gave me the $500, of course, which I have already made it clear to him, he's going to get that money back.
How though? Well, if you become like a host here, or do you have plans of getting an income? Oh, thank you, Josephine, with the 5. 1 second, it's about to play.
Thank you for the member.
1 second, Jay.
At Josephine1585 gifted 5 memberships.
Hell yeah! Okay, so hold on, let me update the
plan
count
on
and then free the Grays.
I am going to give him the money that I do owe him to for as far as the 500, and I'm gonna continue every month to pay in increments until the full 500 is paid off to him, as he deserves to have that money back because he was kind enough to give me that money to help me in this situation, and so he's going to get that money back. And as far as the guy as far as this guy that actually helped me get this room, I'm gonna cash up him every month, until the amount of the money that he spent here for me.
Well, don't be writing checks that you can't cash yet though, because you have a fixed income, right? And
yes,
I know you're not living with that guy
make...
anymore, but you will be living with someone presumably, right? Have you thought about maybe reaching out to like a social worker or seeing
I actually had. Well, speaking of social worker, I actually did meet up with one that my, blood related family had purposely sent after me just to harass me because
what?
Bones, did
My-
you free the
That's
Grays?
what I'm going to do right now. It's taking a second to get there. I think some audio from a video was playing too. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Can I say that again, JC?
My blood related family, ever since I've stopped talking with them, associating with them, all that kind of stuff, as far as my immediate family, they have, they know that I do YouTube. They know that I've been coming on the shows at times and stuff, and so they've been like sending cops to the house. They have sent adult protective services after me, just to harass me.
I was half listening. It should be, yeah, the Grays should be free now, guys. Okay, so who was sending these adult protective services after you? Your family?
Yes, my family was doing that because I won't give in to what they want me to do. They're trying. What I'm trying to tell y'all is they're trying to take my freedom away. They're trying to lock me away because they're after my Social Security benefits. They want to take my check from me and
Well,
use it for themselves.
Joke's on them. Somebody else was taking that. But to be fair, he was giving you room and board, so I get that.
Yep.
What do you think? How do you think he's going to react? Because you spilled some tea tonight that I don't know if it didn't really help your story, right? It just got maybe some revenge on him. But how do you think he's going to react to that? And then I have a follow up, but I'll answer that one first.
Well, if he reacts the way he reacts, that's on him because he's the one who decided to say that we ain't gonna be friends no more. Well, again, like I said before, when you be careful what you wish for because you just might get it, and some you don't want.
I
Period.
believe one of the people might be in the chat. Is his friend? I don't want to say the name, but the woman that was calling you, her name started with an A, correct? She
Yes.
might be in the chat.
How would she be in the chat? Because she normally doesn't watch this show. She normally watches the shows that she told me she'd be watching.
Okay, well, I don't know for sure if it's her, but based off... Okay, let's read the messages just as in case, because I was looking out for some of the people you told me to look out for. She said, yo, I got the proof right here. Put us on screen. Okay, yeah, so... Okay, Amber, if you want to be on screen, what you got to do is you got to... I'm not trying to get money out of you, but you have to join the Cash Cow membership. It's $12.
Actually, I would want her to crown up.
Well, okay, no, she doesn't have to pay $600 to tell her story. It is $12 to get into the Discord. Once you're in the Discord, though, I can pull you up immediately. We still have 40 minutes of our show. Again, this is not to get money out of you. I actually do want you guys to be able to tell your side of the story. I just literally cannot unless you're in the Discord.
Yeah.
Yep, and she's I'm pretty sure she's afraid to because she's not going to spend that kind
Well,
of money.
she's saying, can someone please let my best friend come up so he can explain the real story? Yes, of course. You guys have always been welcome.
Explain the real story that I'm already explaining. The real truth of it all.
Are you guys on Discord? Because that is another option, actually. I can do a private call. I've done it before for Fupa. I have to maybe get approval
I
on
want them
that.
to pay their
But you
way
guys-
into doing this.
Oh, yeah, I would have to get approval for that. So, honestly, the quickest way, if you have $12, just get a membership, and then we can get you on the show.
But they're too scared to do it. They're too scared to do it, to pay their way into it.
He said, my friend texted my best friend. He's been trying to contact you. And maybe you, JC.
Well, guess what? Your best friend I'm not talking to your best friend no more. He ain't nothing to me. He ain't shit to me no more. So no, he does not have the right to actually talk to me or even know anything about me no more because he's the one who terminated friendship. So he can fuck off.
Thank you, Octoling the Munch. It might play, I think.
Thank you for the
Because I'm done with the game.
At Octoling the Munchkin gifted a membership.
Amber, can you please join Discord so that we can have you up?
Yes, and thank you, Octoling the Munch, for the one gifted. But yes, Amber, I do think if you guys want to tell your story, now is the time to do it on the same stream. And we got
Why don't
30
you, in
minutes
fact,
left.
I know Bones and I know Bones and Foop are telling y'all to spend 12. That's fine, whatever. But I prefer for y'all to crown up.
JC, come on now. That's like $600.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you have to join the cash cow tier.
Yeah, don't do the band world because you're just gonna waste $5 and not get in. But the $12 one will get you in there, and it's a pretty quick process. You just sync it to the locale.co website, and you'll be in here. And honestly, we could even extend if we need to extend. I'm sure we'll get permission, or we could do a members only. I do think it's fair that you guys get to sell your side.
Yep. I'm in fact I'm actually ready for it to go back to members only.
Oh,
No, we're not doing that. People just paid money to get it to let people chat. Teresa and Amber in chat. If you make a Discord or if you have a Discord, please put your Discord username in chat.
Yeah, and you don't have to worry
And
about.
we
any kind
are
of
at
doxing,
like
it's
a
just
limited
Discord.
time, so if you could do it quickly.
Yeah. Well, what
I
do you
don't
think? What do you think they're going to come up here and say, JC? Like, it's better that you get ahead of it now and you say what they might say before they get here. If you haven't been honest about something, maybe now is the time to.
They can tell whatever they want to tell.
The problem
know.
about them calling in by phone, guys, is that they would be having to call JC, and he has the power to hang up at any moment. And I want to, be able to let them speak. Someone said you better quit, JC. They might use your Cash App to crown.
My Cash App to crown. What are you talking about? Are you sitting there saying that that y'all stole my card? Is that what
No.
you're fucking saying?
No.
Because if it is, then I will be getting the authorities involved. Play with me and fuck around and find out.
No, they didn't say it. Someone else in the chat was making a joke about it.
When I got into this thing, and I checked my my YouTube equipment bag where I keep my laptops in there, I noticed that it's light.
Oh, they stole some shit from you in there too?
So I know for a fact that before I even got up this way and got into this room, and my stuff was still at the end of, my ex roommate's street, but before it was moved all the way down there, and him outside, and him saying that I owe him money for the mattress or whatever. Well, he owes me money for the camera, and I think that I really do think that he stole my laptops.
Oh my god, this man is stealing stuff from you now?
Well, he said that he stole the camera, and now you're saying he also stole the laptop. That is a lot. That is a lot of money, to be fair.
You can press charges. That's
And I'm going
crazy.
to. Yep, I'm going to. I've already told him that there's going to be
Fupa, can you? Well, I'll stay here with
Fupa.
JC. For can you see if there's another way we can get him, get the roommate in here without them paying? Like, is there if Keem gives them?
I can get a hold of a mod. They can give them a temporary role.
Okay.
give him a temporary role. What do you mean?
It's just for the stream, JC. They do that sometimes to get guests in here and not having them pay. Sometimes
So you're going to give him a temporary.
I mean, these people are kind of pissing me off because they're just sitting in chat completely ignoring the fact that we've told them to join the Discord so they can actually come up here and talk.
Well, then guess what? If they're not going to follow the rules of that, then no, they're not going to come in here then.
Well, that is fair. I mean, we are inviting you guys up. Come on.
So, and since you guys aren't going to follow the rules of this network, well, then guess what? You guys aren't coming up here then. You're going to pay to get up here.
Laura B, I told them even if they don't have the money, send me their Discord tag so I can like get everyone in like a group call and we can do it that way.
Yeah. Do you guys have a Discord? Any of you guys? I know there's a couple of you in the chat. Do you know these people, JC? So there's Amber, and then there is Teresa, and I think there was one other person.
I do know them.
Okay.
And Royal Playboy.
Hold on, I got a username.
For Discord?
Yeah. I'm sending you a friend request right now. My name is Fupa Cheese.
JC, are you ready for this though?
So, well, you know what? If I don't think that this is fair for them to get to get on here for free when they should be paying their way up here,
That is
like
true.
everybody else.
But to be fair, I do want to be fair to everyone, right? Like you don't want to be the only person that gets to tell your side. And also maybe we can work it
I
out.
understand that.
Yeah.
I do understand that. You know, I've been, I have, before. I mean, I know that my memberships throughout with these shows have expired, but he's the reason why I can't member up on any of the shows right now. Right now. But I
What
was a member
JC
of all the
Johnson
shows.
account is he on right now?
He is on the account, and not CC Nelson either, by the way, if you see that one. That's his all. He's the one with the orange background. I believe the other one is a different picture. Like
They have a lot. He has like 5 accounts.
Oh.
What's the username?
Yeah, let me go look. Hold on. Oh, hold on, we got a donut. It's going to play. I'll read it in a second. Let me find his username first. Give me 1 second.
Cow nature.
So, anyways, I do think.
Wait. Here's music playing. Hold on.
At Kayla-10101 donated $9.99. Every person in JC's life is jealous of his clout and trying to take his check. I've heard this story from JC at least 5 times over the past 2 years.
I don't know why I can't see his username. Like I'm on.
It's the LCU one. I got it.
Oh, okay. So we got $10 from Kayla saying every person in JC's life is jealous of his clout and trying to take his check. I've heard this story from JC at least 5 times over the past 2 years.
And it's true.
Do you agree with them?
I agree with what was her name? Kayla.
Kayla, yeah, I think she was
I agree with her.
she was sticking up for you. She was
Thank
saying,
you, Kayla. I appreciate that, dearie.
Yes, thank you, Kayla, for sticking up for him.
Now,
Oh, we got a 10 coming through. Hold on.
Cow nature.
At Big Murph-P8P donated $9.99.
But I mean,
Wait.
JC is obviously a liar. He doesn't want the roommate to come on the show because the roommate is going to tell a completely different story. Just tell the truth, JC. Stop lying.
Big Murph says JC is obviously a liar. He doesn't want the roommate to come on the show because the roommate is going to tell a completely different
if
story.
my roommate wants
Wait,
to
hold on, wait. She paid $10 for this message for you to hear. Just tell the truth, JC. Stop lying.
Big Murph, for one, I'm not preventing them from telling their story. I'm trying to get them to follow the same rules that I had to follow because, the reason why I was able to come up in the shows is because a long time ago I have been a member for these shows and actually cash cowed. And there was a time where I crowned up 2 queens one time to be able to be in the Discord to come up on these shows. And if I had to do that, well, guess what? So should they. So if they really want to tell their side of things, it's either they cash cow, pay pig, or crown up. They're not going to.
Do we have to get approval for this, by the way? Because I am realizing, first of all, those of you that are invited onto this show, you have to just follow the YouTube guidelines. You cannot do any kind of slurs or anything that could get the stream in trouble. You will not be hurting JC. You'll be hurting the LCU. But just want to put that out there. Do we have to get approval for this first?
They don't get Bones. They, I know that you make well of telling them, and which it's good that you're telling them that. But these people, they do not give a fuck about the rules here. They will, say the N-word slur.
Okay, well, definitely don't do that, guys. You definitely. Oh, hold on, we got a 10.
Cow nature.
At Angels_DITs YMYT donated $9.99. I'm Team JC. JC, get ready, because they are going to come up and attack you. Be ready to battle JC. JC is the superstar of the LCU. Don't let them trick you into a confession, JC. Stand your ground, JC.
Angels Asylum with the 10 said, I'm Team JC. Get ready because they're going to come up and attack you. Be ready to battle, JC. JC is a superstar of the LCU, and don't let them trick you into a confession. Stand your ground, JC.
Teresa, please accept my friend request. I did send you a friend request on Discord.
Why are you opping me?
I'm not. I'm trying to get her.
Because you're trying to get these people in up here for free. When I had to pay money to get into the Discord to be able to come.
Okay, well, because you're up here like saying all of these things, I think it's fair.
It is fair. It is. I'm not saying you're not. I'm not saying you're not. Neither is Fupa. However,
I could tell in her own little way she is. She's. So I know she's turning against me.
No,
well, I'm not turning against you, but I think they should have the opportunity to come up here and share their side.
Okay, if they want to share their side, then they need to pay the cash cow thing or crown up.
Well, JC, that's not fair because people can sit there and say the same thing. People can sit there and say the same thing about you. If you wanted a hotel room, then you should have paid up, but you got someone to help you with that. Now, didn't you?
And I had a good reason, Fupa.
Okay, well maybe they have a reason. Maybe they have a reason.
Okay, wait, JC, listen.
What I'm doing is an emergency.
Listen to this, JC. Listen,
because they throwing me out over this whole stupid shit that they started with me.
Listen to this comment real quick, because I think it might help clear it up for you, JC. They said, when you make allegations, Bones and Fupa have the right to hear the other side as well. It's fair game because you made it content. So that is fair, right?
I know I made content, but guess what? They should be able to pay like everybody else, like I had to do to get in the Discord.
That is fair, but I also understand, if they are unable to, for whatever reason, some people are saying they could take the money you sent them, but if they're unable to, they do have the right to, but they are the right to clear their name, right? They do have the right to clear their name.
Yes, but they what I'm telling you is they're the ones who created this whole entire emergency to where I'm staying now.
Well, and that's fair. I'm not saying they didn't. I'm not saying you're lying or nothing like that. I'm still trying to get permission for this to even happen, guys, but.
And for Fupa to sit there and gay up me on this.
No one is gay upping you. You're right here. You're listening to it. You're listening to it. If it was a gay up, I would be doing this shit behind your back. You need to calm down. You're obviously getting very worked up because you're afraid of what these people are going to say.
We got the green light from Keemstar.
I'm not afraid of what they're going to say. It's just weird the fact that you want to give these people who started all this bullshit with me free access to come up here.
Let me give you an example. I got in trouble for recording Keemstar and Brantley, right? They could have said, we don't want to hear your side of the story. You don't deserve it, yada, yada. But they gave me the opportunity to come up on panel and share my side of the story and gave me the chance to apologize. And that was far worse than what this situation is. So I think it's only fair. And Keemstar is a very big believer on letting everyone share their side of the story, especially if you were throwing accusations at them. They need to have the ability to defend themselves.
And they can do the cash out or do the crown up or the pay pig.
I found someone put their Discord in the chat, Fupa. I'm gonna try and add them as well, just because we are about to have 30 minutes left, and I don't know, how much we're gonna get into here. Oh my god, the chat's moving too fast. I can't even fucking copy and paste it. Okay, got it. Okay. Playboy, I am going to send you a request. Did you send one to Teresa?
I did send one to Teresa, but that Poppy Playboy is not letting me send it.
Oh, they might have a setting off. Hold on. We have a dono coming in, by the way, guys, so hold on. I'm going to...
SoCal Nature.
At CJ_0724 donated $9.99. Why are we letting this obviously mentally ill man control the narrative?
We're not.
JC obviously needs help.
So we're not letting him control the narrative. We're letting him We're letting him tell his side, but we also do want to let the other side get a chance to tell theirs.
Well, yeah, and like I said, I had to pay my way to get into Discord to tell my side of things when I was being accused of other things within the within the chats. of being part of associating with this network.
So you
they
understand
should
that,
go
right?
do-
You were able to tell your side, so they should be able to tell their side. Playboy Poppy, I
because
just
yeah,
sent you a
well,
request.
yeah. I'm just saying that, and this is actually true because of the fact that when I first came to the LCU, as far as watching the shows and associating and stuff, and being a member, and when I became a member with Bandworld, whatever, and would be in the chat, talking with everybody, engaging, whatever, and people would be making accusations against me in the chat, and I wanted to, tell my side of things. I had to pay for Cash Cow or Crown or PayPig to get into Discord to even come up on the shows and even chat and to even tell my side of things. So if I had to do that, then they should do the same.
Okay, I got them added. They are calling me right now. However, I just said them. Give me 1 second. I'm going to make a chat with us so we can move the show if you guys are listening.
Add them. I already made a chat. Can
you
you
did?
add them?
Oh, you did? Okay, let me go look. Playboy Poppy, if you're listening, you can hang up the line because I'm about to call you on another one. I don't have the chat, Fupa. Where is it?
I did add you.
Oh,
put
I
Bones
see it
and
now.
JC.
I do see it now. You don't have JC in there, though. JC, do you have to
Yeah, I do.
accept it? I don't see him in there. It says there's 2 members, Bones and Fupa.
The fuck?
Let me add Playboy Poppy, and then let me add JC. JC, do you have your phone? Are you able to get in there and join?
But enjoying the call with these people.
Well, yes. Don't you want to be there for your side?
Of course, but how do I?
If you need to leave the call for
I
a
see it.
second to go, okay, accept it. And now, give me 1 second. I have to remember how to do this. Hold on. This isn't my first time doing this.
Call it, and then you pop out.
Yeah, hold on.
Well, I keep clicking the cow and whatever. I don't know how to do all this.
All right, 1 second, guys. We're about to move over.
I'm trying to get to it.
You're good. Just whenever you see a phone call pop up on your screen,
All right, guys, bear with us 1 second. Hold on. I'm about to get it up on the screen with the show. 1 second.
Where are they?
Wait 1 second, JC. No one's able to talk yet. I just got to make sure the stream's ready for it. All right, one last thing to get the pop out going. Oh fuck, there's so many different things. Is it this one? Yes. All right, we're up on the show. Oh, did they leave? Can you guys hear us?
I can hear you.
Playboy Poppy, if you could just rejoin the call. We have it all set up now.
yeah, there you go.
Now there you go. Welcome to the show.
JC, can you put your camera on? There you go.
I thought my camera was on.
No, you just turned it
There
off.
you go. You're good now.
All right, and sorry. So before you speak, can you just give it? You don't have to. Don't give your real name or whatever. But who are you for context?
Nah, it's just Playboy.
Okay, and you're a friend of the roommate, or you are the roommate?
Nah, we're just friends.
Nah, we're not the roommate, but I'm about to have my best friend. I think he's watching, so we're really gonna tell you really what the truth is because he's been on here lying
And
to
there's
y'all.
messages like
And there's messages, there's pictures, there's all of it. I could get it for you.
Yeah, I mean to be fair, we want
I
to hear your
doubt
side
it.
as well because if he's
You
able to
doubt
tell
it?
his,
You doubt it? Come on, JC.
Oh.
You really don't want to do this, bro. You really don't want to do
You
this.
was also being
You
smart
do
as
not
shit.
want to
You
do
was
this.
Also trying to
You
start
are
up.
on here talking bullshit, bro. No, fuck out of here.
wait, one
No,
at a JC.
fuck
Wait,
outta
one at a
here,
time.
bro.
Let them talk first.
Fuck
JC.
out of here, bro. Fuck out of here. You're a dirty ass bitch. You are
Fuck
dirty.
out my face with
You
you,
are
dirty ass bitch. You're
dirty.
dirty ass
Bro,
bitch too, because you've had bugs in your fucking
Fuck,
house.
nigga. You're dirty.
You're
The
fucking
fuck
dirty
is-
too, because you've had bugs in your fucking house. How about
You,
that?
bro. Fuck all that.
Don't
Fuck all that.
bro
You
me.
wanna tell
Don't
the
bro
real
me.
truth?
Don't fucking
You
bro
wanna
me.
tell the real
Don't
truth?
fucking
Do you
bro
wanna
me.
tell the real fucking truth?
Okay, wait,
So
real
the
quick.
real
Wait,
Yes.
wait, hold on,
Yes.
real
So
quick,
the
real
real
quick. I'm
truth is
gonna let
this
you
baby
sell
mom-
it. Wait, give it
this
one.
baby mom
Wait, just 1 second,
found
ma'am,
a
ma'am.
bag of clean towels. that JC was picking up his dog shit with and hiding it in his room.
No, I wasn't hiding it.
Wait, well, hold on, real quick.
There
Wait,
was
hold on, guys.
only-
I'm gonna let you talk. I'm not cutting you off. I want to hear what you guys have to say. But just a reminder, just be mindful a little bit of the language, just because with the YouTube guidelines. But and I want you guys to be able to tell your side. JC did tell us that there was accusations of him being dirty. He's trying to say you guys are dirty, but it's your time to talk. So sorry, take the floor again, guys.
We're dirty.
You are fucking dirty because you've had fucking bed bugs in your fucking house, bitch.
Whoa, what? What the fuck you said? Go ahead.
You heard me. Amber had fucking bed bugs in her fucking house.
At
When?
Cecilia,
Okay, bro, you lived with bed bugs for like 12 years. What are you talking about?
And I'm not afraid to admit that, but only because of the fact that my ex and I
Are you
was
scared of
taking
the
care of it for the amount of time that we had to take care of it. So
That's why he
you can
don't want
say
you.
that all you want. And
There's
you don't
problems
those too, so
already
you don't want to fucking hear it.
escalating before all this shit, before he even got to a hotel and everything. There was problems already escalating with him.
Yeah, can you guys tell us more about that? Because that's what we. Wait, JC, you need to be in camera. Don't hide right now.
So
But can you guys give us the
didn't want to
context?
do his laundry. JC kept wearing the same clothes that he had. That
Bro, you know you lying.
Obviously, I have multiple of these fucking shirts.
Bro, stop lying, bro.
Wait, so talk
Stop
about the
lying.
day. So talk about the day you got drunk. Talk about the day you got drunk.
What are they
You
talking
still
about?
kept the clothes you had, bro. Did not wash them.
Why you weren't lying?
How
Why
can
you
you
say
say
this
her?
man was
Not
here?
to, like
You said
I
this
have
man was
multiple
there.
of these black shirts. Are you that fucking stupid?
And where you was at,
Bro,
what
you
you
know,
say,
listen.
walk your dog, do what you need to do, and make bread. Try to do something.
When I was living at fucking Amber's best friend's fucking house, it is a bad fucking neighborhood, and I was told that I could not leave that fucking house because of the bad
Let me ask you a
neighborhood.
question.
But I was letting Toby out into the backyard that is just pretty much concrete.
How you gonna talk
Let me ask you a question.
to watch your
If you
shit?
know you was in the worst neighborhood in America, right? Why would you get on here and lie and you still in the same city? Why?
I'm
Yo,
not
watch
fucking lying. I know for a fact that I would take Toby out every morning to the
Well, I
fucking
want to ask.
backyard. That is
Wait,
nothing but
JC,
crap
hold on. JC, I
concrete.
do want to
This
ask
what they
them.
don't-
I just want to ask
This
you.
one, this one. Hey, listen,
Okay.
hear me out, bro. Listen,
Okay.
right? So we calling you on the Discord, it's third party, right? So my homie watch y'all every night, right?
Don't homie me, because I ain't your
Hold on,
fucking
let him
homie.
talk. Let him talk, JC.
I ain't talking about you. Listen, this my homie Amber. Look, her right here, right?
Me,
Like she's a faithful customer, right? She don't lie. I don't lie. We don't lie, right?
Yeah.
This dude lying, right? So this all I'm saying to you, right, is sometimes you can't pay for everything, right? So you done paid your way to get to where you at, right? You done lied and said you was sucking dick, and bro, you was a dirty. You can't see. You dirty, bro. Like you
Oh,
can't.
now you want to bring my disability up, huh?
Wait, hold on.
That's
I
what
do
you
want
wanna
JC.
do.
Hold on. Wait, I have a question for them. It's very important. Can you guys
I
answer
said-
this
I
question
said-
real quick?
I heard everything that you said for the past hour when we finally got on the Discord. We had to communicate, right? But look, I just want to say this show my whole
Y'all are fucking stupid. All y'all want to do is try to write
Wait,
off
but can
my
I ask
class.
you guys as a question, because this is important. A lot of people have been wondering, and you guys have known him. Does he properly take his dog out for walks? It sounds like no, because of all of the times he's using the bathroom, right? So is there a concern there?
One time a day.
Yo,
His dog is
anybody that
Y'all so donated. Like, he don't do nothing.
He doesn't do
Hey,
nothing.
bro, listen. So
He don't shower.
it's certain shit like it's rules, right? So anybody
If,
that's
if you're gonna sit there and say that I don't do nothing as far as taking my dog out and whatnot around the house that I was staying at, well,
They said that you only take your dog out like one time a day.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's why there's shit everywhere.
no,
pay him to
her
they
best
not pay
friend is always gone most of the time. So obviously he doesn't know what goes on in his household.
But
It's just me
JC,
and my dog home
but
alone.
you're saying if the roommate doesn't have a job, how is he also out all the time? And also, while you guys are oh,
Because his baby mama and him, they all get in the car together. He drops her off, and she's out working, and he's door dashing or whatever, and he's fucking but he's not making a whole lot on DoorDash or whatever. That really isn't much of a job, really, because he ain't.
He was working with
He's also doing is just driving around.
Wait, JC, hold on. Every time you talk, we can't hear them. I'm sorry. Can you guys repeat what you're saying? Because you guys were cut out the entire time.
But listen, so this only one person can talk at a time. So this is what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Is he just sit here and say like, oh yeah, he uses his baby mom, but he goes out and he works at Domino's and he DoorDash.
He doesn't work at
So he
Domino's.
does
He
have a
quit.
job. So he does have a job.
No, he quit.
How you gonna say that? How you gonna say that?
He himself told me that he quit doing.
Okay, I muted him, guys, for a second, just so you guys can talk, because I want to be able to hear you guys. JC, you are muted for 1 second. Just let them have the floor. I'll let you speak next.
All right, so listen, that's all I'm saying, bro. Look, I could care less. I just do it for supporting my folks. That's all I'm saying to you. Dude is a liar, right? Like he's been. Just take your dog out, walk your dog. Somebody helped you out. He was in an abusive relationship, wherever he was at, right? We made sure that he got to wherever he got to, right? This is my little sister. You feel what I'm saying? And like she if she got something going on, she talk about the chat. She talk about things that y'all have going on. I don't know nothing about this. I would never follow this. All I'm saying to you is though, that's wrong for him to be doing that, especially because I met her best friend. Her best friend is not that type of person.
Well, can I ask you guys another question? Because I hear you guys for sure, and I'm glad you guys are up here to tell your side. He did say something.
We just trying to get a little straightening, bro.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I know this is someone's personal business, so you don't have to comment if you don't want. But is JC telling the truth that he was sexually involved with this guy, and that's why?
No, he's a liar. My best friend never touched him. No, my best friend never touched you. What the fuck is you even talking about? He never touched you.
Okay, I'm gonna unmute JC for a second so he can respond.
No, he did not. He never touched you.
No, we hear you. I'm gonna unmute him for 1 second so he can just respond.
You're lying on this man.
Bones, I think you need to put JC in members waiting. Then we can ask these people all the questions we need, and then we can bring him back up.
Okay, yeah, JC, I'm gonna be in members waiting. I'm gonna bring you back up in like 5 minutes. Okay, JC.
You get ducked for this kind of shit.
Hey, listen, we ain't from no soft place. Like
we don't play that around here, bro. We don't play that at all.
Let me take him out.
On somebody, he never touched you. You never.
Can you disconnect him?
This is what he's trying to do for him.
He wanted him to
be to take out his dog, make sure he has everything. This and a third, like.
Hey, yo, listen, he drove, right? Got a rental, right?
Nah, bro. He's not, bro.
Are you guys able to call the roommate, and even if he's not here in the Discord, can you get him on the phone?
Yeah, we're trying to get him on the phone.
Okay.
But what's I'm saying? You think somebody gonna drive that way to sleep with a blind?
Nah.
So he's saying that he met your friend because he was a fan of JC on YouTube and he thought he was a celebrity.
No.
Let
me. You gotta meet him, bro.
Oh, sorry. Your sound's going in and out. Can you guys would you be able to hang up and recall it because your sound's distorted? If say in the chat, but just hang up and re-enter. They're going to come back up.
See, can you turn your camera down a little bit? Because whenever you back up, there you go.
All right, let's see. They should know. Just to restart it. They're still in the same chat as us. Do you think they're waiting for us to call them or me? Oh no, she's trying to call us on a separate call. Hold on. I know they're new to this, guys. So maybe
there we go.
Okay, there you are. And if you could just turn your camera on. There you go. It sounds better a little bit.
That's all I wanted to say. Because of her, right? This the reason why JC is in Philly right now, downtown. It's not because not because of Nadi was following him on Instagram or... Listen, listen, bro. Listen. You gotta mute him.
Oh, you guys can't. Oh, he's muted for us and for the stream, but you probably can hear him.
Listen, I'm saying the whole thing about this. I ain't trying to go back and forth with you. I'm just tell you what happened, and then she's going to tell you what happened. But Yo,
Wait,
bro,
JC, stop talking because you're muted for the stream. JC, the stream can't hear you regardless. All you're doing is messing with their mic audio.
I can guarantee you, if you have a YouTube platform, I can guarantee you can go through and pick out how many followers that you have, bro.
Barely.
Do you guys want to
How
say
many
anything else
times you have-
before? Do you guys want to say anything else before I let him speak and then he can respond to you, or you guys want to say anything else? Because I know it's going to get loud when he starts talking.
Listen, only thing I want to do is say is that I know that this like my little sister. You know this since she was born. She ain't going to listen. I know who she fuck with, and I know that she like watching Local Live Nature, right?
Yeah.
I know this. This is something that I know, right? She met him on here.
You met, so he didn't tell us that. I had no idea that you guys had known him through here.
No, they talking about years through it. Yo, she in the neighborhood where plenty of people outside all the time. She don't know this weirdo. Don't nobody do the shit he do.
So
she came here. Listen, you came here and you sat down at her table, bro.
Exactly.
Wow.
And you drank with her. You know what I mean?
All right, I'm gonna unmute him so everyone.
Bro, her house, bro.
JC, you're unmuted now. How do you want to say to them?
I'm sorry, what?
You're unmuted now if you want to respond to them.
He was taking you.
For one, I'm not going to sit there and lie and say that I have not been to her house. Yes, I have been to her house. But what I'm saying is, when I first met my ex-roommate, when I first met him, I met him through a Facebook Messenger group call with everybody else. And then I told them about my YouTube channel. They looked me up on YouTube. They started watching my videos. And then when I first met him in person, they were hyping me up.
This is people that she knows.
Exactly.
This is people that she knows. She put this together herself. This is her group. What are you talking about?
Can we ask Amber? Can we ask Amber a quick question?
No, you can talk to her the rest of the night. I'm going home, bro. Here she go right here. You can talk it out with her.
Okay. No, I was gonna ask you. So,
put a smile on your face.
So Amber, you have been friends. You have been friends with JC, and there hasn't really even been too much of an issue with you and him. But you've been seeing what's been going on with the roommate, and you feel like he's been wrong. The roommate's been wronged in this situation. It sounds like.
I'm the one that's been robbed because I've been robbed by both his friends that he's known for so many years because they took my $1,300 camera, and I know for a fact that when my stuff was out, don't you fucking say no because Marquis fucking did.
You're lying. You're lying.
No, I'm not fucking lying. I'm not fucking lying, Amber. Marquis fucking took my camera from your best friend's fucking house.
Well, and JC, you said that someone stole your laptop too. Did someone steal your laptop?
Yes, and I'm pretty sure that when I had my stuff outside of her best friend's fucking house, and he was going on about my laptop saying I owe him money, whatever. I know fucking that he fucking stole my laptops.
No, that is
don't you
false.
fucking no, don't you fucking say no because I know he fucking did.
No.
Yes, bitch.
First of all, hold on.
First of all, yourself.
No, can y'all mute him,
First of all, you're
please?
fucking
I can mute him for the
Let
stream.
other people talk, JC.
I can mute him for the stream, but you guys still might hear him because we're in a private call. It works differently outside of Discord, but the stream can't hear him, so you do have the floor.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so first of all, he had until January to find somewhere to go. But then when my best friend's baby mom found what she found in his room, she gave him until the 15th.
And this was the
so
poop,
he
right?
said, he said something to him, whatever. So JC was like, okay, well, since I'm not your best friend, I'm going to get the fuck out. So he started removing his stuff, and all his neighbors were outside, and they all put gloves on, and they helped him remove the dirty ass mattress with the piss and the shit on it.
How much shit was
and
in the room?
everything.
How much dog poop was in the room? How much dog poop was there? Like it was a lot.
There was a lot. He had shower towels that were a fresh bag, and his baby mom found turds in there that he was picking it up in, and it looked like human shit.
Do you think it could have been?
I have no idea. I'm scared if it would be.
The way it looks like.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Now he said
And
that.
Okay, so then last night,
Phone with us.
right? So then last night, he asked the Fiend, "Hey, can you watch my stuff?" Telling everybody that he's a YouTube celebrity. So come on, you are in Kensington in Philly around a whole bunch of drug addicts. You know that they're gonna rob you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My best friend don't want none of your shit, Pops. He don't want nothing from you. You are a dirty ass bitch.
Now, can
You're
I
a
ask
dirty
you?
bitch.
Can I ask you too? Now, this is a little off topic, but a few people here have accused him of being a stalker. Do you know anything about that? Have you ever seen anything from
Bro,
him?
yes, he is very obsessed with Michael Green.
Yes.
I feel like if he ever came around Michael Green, he would try to fuck
Listen,
him. He would try to do something
I'm
with
gonna
him.
say something.
I'm scared for him.
Yo, JC, like from the group chats that they be in and the ones that I had joined and everything, JC was on there on the daily, would speak about Michael, everything about Tina, all this shit. Yo, he's fake.
He's fake. He's fake.
What do
He's
you mean by that?
He's fake.
No, he's fake.
No, but what do you mean? Like,
He
like,
says
fake
all
how?
these lies to you guys to gas you guys up and for you guys to believe him.
Like
He's
what?
full
Like
of
what?
shit.
Like what?
He
though?
was never married. He was never married. He was never raped. He was never anything. He says this for attention.
Oh wow. And
Yes.
how often does he bring up
And
Mike and
this is,
Tina?
and
Is
this
it like
is the kind of job. And then this is the LCU network that he wants to be in, and he can't even tell the truth with him being 33 years old.
yeah? So,
I don't have anything to lie about.
so you,
Anybody that sits around at my kitchen table, no matter who I'm around, if you're in the wrong, you're in the wrong. I'm calling you out,
yeah,
and
for
I
sure.
don't care.
He
How long
mentioned
have
that
you known JC?
But he's not going to sit here. But JC's not going to come on these shows and try to sit here and say that my best friend had sexual activity with him when his baby mom wasn't around.
Yeah.
Because that's bullshit right there. Hold on. How long?
Yeah, how long have you guys known
I
him?
I've known JC for maybe about a couple years now. I met him in a messenger group, and then we went inside of a FaceTime group, and then, me and my best friend said, okay, you can come out, you can come meet us. He came out to come visit, went back around his way. Him and his ex-husband, Roger, were going through it. They weren't seeing eye to eye, whatever he said. Roger tried to poison him, Roger this and Roger that. And, I'm not sure what was actually going on in the household, but, JC is just a disgrace, bro. He is a disgrace. He needs to go inside of a nursing home. There's something really wrong. He cannot live alone.
I have said this
I'm
before.
sorry. He's not going to be able to afford it.
Yeah, I have said this before. If you've seen the show, the older episodes too, I don't think he should be online. I think that he needs to. It's not good for his mental health. It's not good for a lot of things.
No, he wants to come and he wants this as a job. Like, he wants you guys to pay him, but he's full of shit.
So there's a lot of things he was missing in the stories that he was saying as well.
Like what?
Like I said, this was happening before, like, everything was fine. Couple of weeks, maybe less than a month into it, everything was fine. Then he was showing his true colors, showing how he really was, how dirty, like, his conditions are, and he's really not up there in the head, to be honest.
He's not.
So when I tell him something, he'll be smart and he'll, like, try to, like, be tough for me. And right.
Well, JC is now there because there's 10 minutes left.
Bro,
He
you
did
can
bring
speak
him
to
back up.
Amber and say mad shit.
You're not gonna sit there and fucking lie on my fucking name because I know for a fact that you have done.
Dirty laundry. That's what's wrong.
No, I'm talking about the fact that the first time I met your best friend in person and we was at his house.
For somebody else, bro. For somebody else, bro. You're caught up. There's pictures. There's messages. There's proof. You have shit in your room. You have shit on your pillow. You laid on a mattress with no sheet on it, and you let your dog piss and shit in your room. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Talk about it. For one, your roommate kept Toby and I up there most of the time. So
no,
I don't want to fucking hear it.
Bullshit, because he said
I don't think they're saying bullshit because it is fucking true.
When my dogs come in, you can take your dog out. You were too goddamn lazy to
And
pull
most of the
your
time,
dog early
when your
and
best
take
friend
it
was
out 3
gone,
or
most
4
of the time
times
his
a day.
dogs was in the
Now
cage.
let's
That's
talk
how his
about it, bro.
that's how his
Let's
previous
talk
dog
about
before
it.
the
You
new one
grown,
had
right?
died.
You're grown, right? You're grown, right?
Let's like what about that day?
JC, what do you have to say to them? What do you have to say to them in regards to they're saying that you never had sex with the roommate or blowjob?
They're lying because I actually have proof that her best friend was fucking
If you got proof of that, send it
talking
to
in
me.
code to me and fucking whatever the fucking iMessage thing. I have proof of that.
Wait, what proof do you have, JC?
I have proof that her best friend and I would talk in code at times, and he would be wanting to do about it. And then there would be times that when I was at my old house, we would be on one-on-one FaceTime call and we would talk all night, and whatnot, and then he would talk in code on there too.
Okay, hold on.
And Amber wouldn't be around for all that.
Okay, wait,
so,
one at a time.
So she wouldn't know.
Let them respond, and then you guys, then when you say what you want, and then he responds.
To send screenshots, to send certain things to the group chat. Am I wrong?
I'll send my receipts to her fucking FaceTime group chat. How about that?
Where is the proof of
and I'll send it on here too if y'all want me to, because I'm ready to expose all that shit.
Okay, come on.
If you have proof, JC, send it to me and I'll show it.
Go on the group chat.
Go on the group chat and send it in there. Show me the proof.
I will, because we have.
Show me the proof that y'all was fucking. Show me the proof.
Everything on group chat.
Right.
Right.
You never said you fucked my best friend. You never said that.
Wait,
he didn't want me to tell you. He did not want me to fucking tell you.
Wait, did you guys say he was talking shit about queens in the group chat? Did I hear that correctly?
Did I want to know something though?
What?
Twin. I call him Twin. He be on the phone with Amber.
Bro, what?
Half of the times, even with his baby mama there.
What the fuck,
he
bro?
He only when his baby mama's around, he wouldn't do shit like that when his baby mama's around. But when she's not around, he would.
Yeah, I'm about to follow.
When he said you ain't brush your teeth, you ain't brush your teeth trying to hit his blunt. He was on the phone with Amber. He was fast enough.
Wait, so are you? Wait, hold on, real quick. I just want to make sure I'm hearing you guys correctly. So, are you saying that when JC would hit on him or try to make moves, you guys are on the phone witnessing it? It was JC that was trying to make the moves, or I'm just trying to make sure I heard you correctly.
Why would I hit on him?
I was trying to hit.
Yeah, okay, so that's what you're saying, right? Oh.
Feel me, bro, son. So cool. They was hitting it, but my twin seen him come down, did not take a shower. Still in the same dirty clothes, sweating and all this. All he did was change his pants. He did not change his drawers. None of that. Did not brush his teeth. So you're asking him to hit his drawing. He said, no, you ain't brushed your teeth and all this stuff. Like, it's a yes or no question. Don't be smart. He was being smart in his face, testing him.
Oh, shit.
And he was on the phone with her.
Right. Yeah.
I came 10 minutes after him spazzing the hell out because JC want to be funny in his face.
I'm not being funny. I'm telling the fucking truth.
Yes, you was. You was being funny on multiple occasions.
No, the fuck I wasn't, bitch.
Yes, you were. Yes,
you were. No, I wasn't, bitch.
You were. Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't, bitch.
Marked in his face. He was like, yo, you don't need to do that. We're grown men. All I'm asking is you could be rude. If you ain't brush your teeth, go brush it.
Right.
No, I do fucking brush my fucking teeth. I have toothpaste.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
No, you did not. You wonder why he doesn't take you out? It's because you a dirty ass bitch and you fucking stink.
Bro, hold on.
I do shower.
No, you do not.
Yes, I fucking do.
He said, bro,
what do you want me to do? You want me to get on the fucking FaceTime call with you and fucking shower while I'm on a fucking phone call with you? That's fucking weirdo shit.
That ain't weirdo shit, bro.
Don't drop my face with that shit.
Bro, you're dirty.
You're right.
Guys, I'm going to put a goal on screen, 25 members to extend. I do just have to run it by, make sure we have permission to do so, but I have it on screen. Hold on.
Nah, bro, you're mad because we're on the show and we're telling your fucking dirty laundry
telling you the
of
truth.
really what it is. Because
No,
you be on your
I'm telling the
line
truth
all
on
these-
what I know that had happened, which is the truth. And y'all
No,
are just
it's
sitting there
not,
fucking
bro.
want to lie
Like,
through your
that's
fucking
not
teeth.
true. He was never gonna touch your dirty ass. Never.
You say you was gonna send
You're
me
not
a-
around. You don't live in your best friend's fucking house, and your best friend's fucking gone all most of the time when he gets up. So
Hold on,
obviously,
dude.
yes, I do fucking shower and brush my fucking teeth.
No, you don't, bro. No, you don't.
Take you
Yes,
out.
I do. Yes, I do.
Didn't he used to?
Wait, real quick, guys. 25 members. We will extend at least until 12:10, 12:15. If you guys want to see this, if not, we're gonna have to wrap up. So if you want to hear more, send the members, please.
I mean, Bones, are you really gonna believe these motherfuckers?
Well, I'm hearing you both
What do you
out. The thing
mean?
is, I have to hear you both out. You can't just believe one and not hear out the other, JC.
Bro, like, nah, yo.
You're here.
We know what we're talking about. We know you in real life, JC. Don't do that. We know you in
I didn't
real
say
life.
I didn't say you didn't know me in real life, you fucking bitch.
Okay, good. I don't ever want to see you ever again, you dirty
I
hoe.
don't want to see your fucking face ever again either.
Good. Good. I don't ever want to see you, you dirty hoe.
You're a dirty hoe too. How about that? And I do shower. I do take care of myself.
You're mad. Bitch.
You're a dirty bitch.
Wait,
How about that?
wait, guys, 1 second, real quick. Chat. I don't know how much. I don't know how this works. I don't know if I have permission to go a full 30. I'm trying to.
I went and asked AMAC.
Okay, so we're trying to get a. Okay.
I talked to her.
So the reason why Flynn stopped taking him out was because he literally smelled like
A sewer. Yes, he smelled like a sewer. That's
Would
why
you
my
guys-
best friend never wanted to take him out.
I was about to say, would you
So he
guys say
told
that the
him,
house
"I'm not
started
gonna
to smell
take you
like
out."
this? Did the house start to smell like shit? Because if there's that much
Yeah,
shit,
the hallway smelled like shit. And my best friend
Because of the
kept
trash
saying,
bag.
"What is that smell? What is that smell?" It's JC's dirty ass in his room with his dog, letting his dog piss and shit all in his room. And then he's making it seem like he's taking him out.
I have been taking him out the whole time I was there. Your fucking best friend was gone most of the time.
Dog food. Since he moved in, he's been stealing my best friend's dog food for his dog. His dog
I've
looks
been
sickly.
They've been allowing Toby to eat the dog food. I wasn't stealing it, and for one, I was
Thank you for
giving
the
his
members, guys.
friend fucking money every month.
Oh wow, bitch! You abuse your dog.
No, I
You're
don't
a
abuse my
loser.
dog.
Hold on. Bro, the only reason he was handling your shit because you're not fit. Bro, we said this to you on group
Ariel,
chat.
you don't know me. So you don't have any reason to say anything at all. So you can butt your fucking face out.
What are you talking about?
I know you don't know me. We never met in person. You don't know anything. So
Oh,
you can
bro.
see your way out of this whole situation. It's between me and Amber and her fucking fat ass fucking best friend.
You're always talking about Michael. You're always talking about this shit. Yo, you're talking about
We're
everything.
not talking about fucking Michael. We're talking about the ex-roommate.
My goodness.
Are you guys
I'm
able?
just saying,
Have you guys been able to contact him to see if you can get him on the phone?
to always be on the phone with Amber 1 a.m. Bro, I be at work. Y'all still in the group chat. I have proof, bro. On my iPhone, we was all on the group chat.
Right.
Like, bro, come on now.
Come on, yo, don't do this, bro.
On my filming shit, never pulled up, never hit me up with nothing. Like, come on now.
Hey,
Even on top of
Fupa.
that.
Hey, Fupa. Hey, Fupa. Can you do me a favor? Can you go on Queens tomorrow and tell Tina and Michael really what the story is?
Oh,
I
wait.
will.
Hold on.
I will.
Oh, yes. Period, though. Period.
What? Have,
JC, why don't you tell them the shit you even
Yeah,
said?
JC, why don't you
What
tell
are they
them?
talking? What are they saying?
Yeah, what
lies
is
are they
he
Have
saying
you been
now?
talking shit on Tina and Mike?
No,
Bro,
I don't
come on.
talk shit on Tina and Mike. Why would I fucking do that?
See where you got banned, little motherfucker. Talk about it.
Talk about it.
What shit are you saying that I have said about Tina and Mike?
If it's true, JC, you might as well say it now before they do.
I don't know what the fuck what lies are y'all spinning about me about
What?
talking shit on fucking Mike? Why the fuck would I do that?
All right, we
Mike's
hit the.
gonna be very disappointed in you.
We just hit the goal,
Listen,
guys. Thank you so
hold on.
much for everyone that contributed. We are continuing. Thank you so much, guys.
I don't have any problems with fucking Mike or Tina at all.
Yeah, listen. But this is the thing, though, right? Matter of fact,
donated more.
when you was dealing with that little probation, you told us you cannot be on Queens, you cannot be on none of that talking this and third because you've been crashing out to a lot of shit, and you was already speaking live on Twin on live and saying shit that you wasn't even supposed to, bro. That not even that. You was saying lies, bro, from the beginning. When you
No,
was
I
having
wasn't
on
saying any lies. You, Oreo, butt your way out because you don't know shit. Okay, this matter is between me and Amber and her best friend and
Well,
myself.
yeah, wait, Amber, and you guys, are we able to get him here? Are we able to get him here to call in?
I'm gonna try calling him again.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on, but let me try. Hold on.
We've been calling him.
We've been calling him.
Taking clips of it.
Yes.
Has he
Been
responded
trying
at
to-
all or no?
To hop
He
on.
said he was gonna come on the show tomorrow and he was gonna talk, but let me see if I can get him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
When he was dealing with his probation and shit, he was talking shit like, "Oh, I can't believe I can't be fucking on there. That's fucked up. Michael ain't shit for this." And he was ready to throw another diss track at Tina. He was ready to throw some other bullshit at Michael and a couple of people for this band. And like me, I'm a bullshitter, so I was like, I was just.
Why would I fucking talk shit on Michael and Tina? I have respect for them.
Well, that's
No,
really
no,
messed up, JC, because they only told you to take a break because they were worried about your own mental health.
Exactly.
Yes.
And we even told him, bro, you need to chill to when you're on these shows and watch what you say. You cannot say anything, JC.
I never talk shit on Michael and Tina. I never have.
I think they're more so talking about your roommate or maybe things you said about getting yourself in trouble with the dog or maybe your roommate. Is that what you guys are kind of saying? Like,
He's just a liar.
He said, so did JC tell you guys that he said he was walking on eggshells and that he was scared? The only reason why my best friend scared him is because JC done a lot of red flags. He's done disrespected him. And now, mind you, before he even moved in his house, JC agreed to shower, to brush his teeth, to put clean clothes on, to take care of his dog. Now that he's been there for a while, he's got comfortable and he's been taking advantage and doing whatever he wants.
JC,
And it doesn't work like that.
JC, what is your response to it? I know we didn't get to let you talk as much, so let that. If you guys will, just
Who
hold
the
on.
fuck said that I
let
was
him
doing
have
whatever I want?
Bro, come on, JC. Like I said, you really don't
Most of
want to
the time
do
I
this,
would,
bro.
most of the time I
You
would keep
don't
myself
wanna do
upstairs with
this.
my dog in the
You
room.
do not want to do this.
Don't. I couldn't talk
You don't
over y'all
wanna do
because y'all.
let him talk.
So
Guys,
y'all all talking over me, so y'all can shut your fucking face
I'm
holes.
gonna mute you guys just for 1 second, just like I did to him. Just for 1 second. I just want let him say, and then we'll get back to you. Just hold on, JC. So far you have to address a couple of things. You have to address that you weren't taking care of yourself. I was physically and your hygiene level. But it does sound like maybe
Yes,
you weren't,
I was.
Right? Hold on.
Yes, I was.
Also, there was dog feces. It sounds like on the bed, on your pillow that you were sleeping on. It was affecting the family.
Most of the time I had to, most of the time Toby would stay upstairs because that's the way they wanted it. It's for most time for Toby to be upstairs.
Grown man, though, too,
I only
right?
was able to take him out when they put their dogs up.
Okay, that's fair, but I understand you had to.
And I had to ask if I could let Toby out.
But still, it doesn't really excuse the uncleanliness of how you had kept their house. Because they're still letting you stay there at the end of the day, right? So you're disrespecting their house, and they have children there, and if there's animal feces in there, and it is toxic.
And I've been every time that happened, I would clean it up.
It doesn't sound like you were, JC. That's the issue. But also,
I would clean it up.
Have you sent me the proof though of also the extramarital affair that was going on? Because if you do have the receipts,
I'm going through my messages, which I know I have it.
Okay, if anything, you can send it to me after the show because I would rather you be able to be locked in. Don't be looking at your phone right now. Lock in, address them, say what you need to say. We'll get to that later then, okay? But what do you have to say before I unmute them and let them talk again?
You can shut your fucking cake hole right now, fat ass, and let me speak.
No, it's your turn to speak. You might hear them, JC, but the stream doesn't. So it's your turn to talk. So just say what you need to say. And then
You're
I'll
a dirty ass bitch. How about that?
Okay, talk to the stream, JC. Talk to the stream. What do you have to say to them being here, to what they're saying? Hello?
Anyways, with them still muted and doing whatever it is they're doing or whatever the fuck, because they're just spewing a bunch of shit because that's all they want. That's all they want to do, and they want to spread lies about me and whatnot because they're jealous of me. That's all it is. They're jealous of me.
You
and
think
I
they're
see it.
jealous of your celebrity status and stuff like that?
That's what it is. That's what it is. They're jealous. They're jealous. I know that they are. They're jealous. So
But what
that's
you
why
have
they
to-
want to say
but-
all this shit about me.
But what-
And two, for one, I have had, where I have sucked him off as far as her best friend wants. I have. They're just denying it because Amber's only denying it because he's never told her about it. He's never said anything about it. He's never told her anything
And
about
you
it.
said that he's also sucked you off as well.
Yes, he has. And that was, he actually has. Yes, he has. Because, I told
We just got a $10 dono.
when his baby mama wasn't home and the kids weren't home, it was just me and him, and he was high and drunk and he wanted to suck me off. He asked me, I was willing, to entertain it, whatever, and whatever. So he wanted for me to suck him off, and I did.
So how are you feeling, JC? How are you feeling, JC, moving in with you now, Bones? You enjoy sleeping on poo pillows because it seems like he could provide that for you. You might want to put hygiene in the lease.
Well, unfortunately, I already told JC I cannot have him come live with me. But also, if it is
Bones
like
and I
that-
already said, Bones already told me that I couldn't stay with him, and I wasn't. And if as far as that goes, I wasn't planning on moving in anyways. I was wanting to at least. I was
he wanted
wanting
to at
to
least ask and do the courtesy of ask.
Tina said she is coming up here.
And when Bones said no, I said okay. Well, that mean, and I said okay. I understand. I wasn't going to ask again. He knew that.
All right, now
Correct, Bones?
Yes, correct. That is correct. Now, Amber, if you guys are hearing me, I'm about to unmute you. If you guys can you respond to what he's saying in terms of the affair that he was having allegedly?
It's a lie because each time I'm coming around or anything, or I'm hitting her up, she's been all like half of the time. But I mean, they're on the phone all the time, and he's spazzing out, venting to her.
There's been
about
times that I've had a one-on-one phone call almost every night when I was living at my old house with my ex.
Is it possible that you guys just don't know about it? Like, is it possible that maybe he's telling the truth and it is a secret that should never have come out, but it came out?
No.
Because he also said that your best friend and his wife are not together anymore. They're just living under the same roof.
Yes,
is that
they
true?
are. Yes, they are. They are together.
He's
They
telling me
live
they're
together.
not together.
They live together at my house. They live together. They have 2 children together. They fuck every night.
Whatever. I don't buy that.
They sleep together. He literally says that's his girl. JC, what are you even talking about? Why are you lying to these people?
Amber, you can shut your fucking cake hole, and you can shut your fucking cake hole because it is true what I'm saying. Because for one, he had told me that they ain't together.
Okay. JC,
You're
do you have specifics? Like, do you have? Can you describe if
Like,
these
you're done
events
the fuck
happened?
up, bro. You lost your
What day
goddamn
was
mind,
it? And maybe
bro.
not what day, but what time frame was it? Where was the girlfriend? Like, maybe if you give details, they'll be like, oh wait, maybe that does check out.
When his baby mama was gone off of wherever she was at, and the kids were at their their grandmom's or whatever place. So
Goddamn fucking mind, bro.
and it was just Nando and I alone, and Nando would be high and drunk, and he would be like,
Was the wife ever
do that
home?
thing that we've done once before, kind of thing. And he did ask me that. And the last time that I had sucked him off was in his living room, and his baby mama wasn't home, the kids weren't home, and it was real late.
Yeah, when was this? When was this?
Now I can't remember the date, but because I do have a hard time remembering the
Like
date.
time frame. What time frame?
But it was
No,
like,
no, no, no,
like
no, no.
real like almost like 4 3 or
No, like months
I don't
ago,
know.
weeks ago, like how, like Was
Nah,
it
you're
winter,
not
summer?
That was like what, about a month or two or so ago.
Oh, so it was recent that you were sucking him off.
Yeah.
If this happened. Now, were
It
there
did.
ever any witnesses or anything like
But-
that? Were there
No, there was
any-
no witnesses. It was just me and her best friend home at his house, home alone by ourselves.
Real quick.
And the reason why Amber's denying it is because he never even told her
Real
about
quick,
any
hold
of
on,
this
JC,
stuff.
we have a
He never
donor. Hold
told her.
on, JC, we have a donor. Lydia with the 10 says, why would a straight man with a family move in a disabled gay homeless man if that didn't pay rent? I missed that part. A lot of the chat is wondering, is that part of the reason why he moved you in because of the sexual relationship?
Absolutely not. Absolutely
Yeah.
not. He moved in.
I would say some of it, yeah, but I mean, but Amber, she doesn't quite know the whole full story between her best friend and I.
No. Bones. He moved him in because he was having altercations with his ex-husband, Roger. And he wanted to come over here. So my best friend took the trip to go get him and told him, okay, when you move in my house, you have made an agreement that you're going to pay rent, you're going to take care of your dog, and you're
And I
going to
pay more
shower.
than just fucking rent, bitch.
Bro, JC.
I was contributing to some of the groceries and other stuff that went along with it. So
You are full of shit. My best friend
I'm
would
not
never
full of
touch
shit.
your
I was
dirty
paying
hands, bro.
half of the rent.
He
I
would
was
never
paying
touch you.
contributing to the groceries.
But JC, do you get their point though that it does? If their story is true, it sounds like this guy was trying to help you out of a dangerous situation. He went to go pick you up, and he said, "Hey, if you're gonna stay with me and my family and my kids, you need to follow basic rules, though." And maybe if you weren't following them, that's why he had an issue with you.
That's exactly what happened. He kept violating. He kept disrespecting him. He kept being funny in his face. And enough was enough. It's time for you to get the fuck out.
What do you say about that, JC?
She can say whatever the fuck she want, but I know the real fucking truth behind it all.
Bro, you don't know shit, bro.
There's times.
You stop going on these shows,
Bitch,
bro.
I'm fucking talking, okay? You're on mine and Bones'
Just
show,
stop it.
okay? You're on
Stop
our
going
show,
on these
so you
shows,
can shut the
bro.
fuck up.
You don't make sense. You're
Bones,
fucking
can you please
delusional.
do me a favor and mute her,
Stop
please, so I
going on
can,
these
so I
shows.
can.
The LCQ
talk
don't want
to you.
you.
Wait,
You're
hold
a
on,
dumb dirty ass bitch. They
Wait.
don't want you.
Hold on, Amber.
They
Just,
don't want
I don't
you.
want to mute you real quick. So I want to let you able to talk. But JC, what were you about to say? What were you about to say?
So, are they muted?
They're not muted.
I want them, she's gonna keep talking over me, so I need her muted.
Well, no, they were talking. Just
What about the police report you gonna do when you go back to South Carolina?
wait.
When
What?
he never touched you?
Wait, what happened?
Yeah, talk about that.
Yeah, let's
I
talk
know
about
for-
that.
I know for a
Let's talk
fact
about
that your best friend has fucking sucked me off and I've sucked him off. So you can shut the fuck up.
He
And
never
but the only reason why Amber's denying it is because he's never told her any of this stuff. His baby mama doesn't know. His entire family doesn't know. Amber has never known. I'm the only one I'm the only one of her best friend that knows what he had told me about him. And I have seen a site that he has been on because he showed it to me.
Are you talking about Grindr?
He deletes it from his phone when he's done being on it.
So you're saying he's on Grindr, but what were you guys saying about the police report? What's going on with the police report?
So he said when he goes back to South Carolina or whatever, right? Because apparently first he said his uncle is gonna take him to South Carolina. We all looked at each other like confused because he don't.
I never said anything about an uncle.
That's a lie. Don't say that's a lie.
No, I did not say anything about an uncle. You're twisting things and you're lying, so I never said anything about an uncle, bitch.
All right, dumbhead.
Real quick, guys. Hold on, everyone. We have a $10 donor. So I'm gonna ask a question. So you don't know what happens behind closed doors and who is sucking who. Also, you said he had never been married, but then said he had an ex-husband. Someone is lying. I hope JC is safe.
That's how he would. That's how
he said it to
Audience,
us.
you guys know that y'all can trust me because I'm not lying. They obviously don't know what goes on behind closed doors. You know, and they've only been in these people have only known me for about 5 or 6 years. Most of my entire past, they've not been around of it, so they don't know.
What are you talking about?
And as far as my very first husband, Rodney, they've never met him, so they wouldn't know what went on behind closed doors. They only know what I've told them.
I don't even know where Rodney is. Rodney could be dead. You guys were never
He
married.
is dead, bitch. I
Roger,
know he is
you were
dead,
never
bitch.
married. You were
He is
never
dead,
married.
Yes, I was. You don't know. You don't
No,
know.
you weren't, bro.
Yes, I
You were
was.
never
Yes, the fuck I
married.
was.
Wait,
Yes,
hold
the
on,
fuck I was.
wait. So Rodney is one of the ex-husbands that you guys are saying is alive, but JC is saying is dead?
Rodney is dead.
But he's alive apparently, or no?
According to them, they think he is, but he's not because they don't know. They actually really don't know if he's alive or not. They really don't, actually.
What do you?
They really don't because they've never even met him. They don't. They already know. They only know what I've told them about him.
So dumb and so delusional. Amber. Like,
Girl, you
what?
don't know. You think you know me as well as you think you do. You don't.
I do know you. I do know you.
No, you
That's
don't.
that.
Do you
Obviously,
guys?
you don't.
Why do you?
You
Why do?
don't know
Hold
my-
on,
you don't know
JC.
my
JC, hold on. Why do you guys think that Rodney is alive?
He's not.
But why do they think that?
Bro.
I
Because
honestly
JC
don't. They don't know. She just sort of said he could
Wait,
be dead
JC,
or
hold
he
on,
could
hold
not.
on, JC. Let her answer. Let Amber answer. Sorry, go ahead, Amber. Say that again.
He has said that he does not know if Rodney is alive or not. He said he doesn't even know where he
Rodney is
and
dead.
he doesn't talk to him in group chat.
JC, are you speaking hyperbolically, saying that he's dead to you?
He is. Rodney is dead. I know he is dead.
But is he dead in the ground or is he dead to you?
He is dead. What more?
You don't know. He could be
Yes, I
dead.
do know. Obviously I know my first ex-husband, and I know who he is. I know that he's dead.
How
So
did
you
he
can shut the
die?
fuck up.
JC, how did he die?
He died from cancer. Very
you
major cancer.
And I see his death certificate.
Yeah.
Where's his obituary?
Yeah, where's his whole?
Where's his obituary? Since you got all these facts, where's it at?
What's up? You have not said nothing.
You
on
haven't
that.
said nothing.
I know for a fact that Rodney's dead. So.
You sound stupid.
JC,
You sound
did you
I don't,
maybe?
I don't have to. You know what, Amber? I don't have to show anything to you.
That is fair,
Okay,
right?
Yeah, I don't have to
but
show.
that
I don't
is
have to
fair.
show,
You don't
and
have
I'm not
to
going to
prove
show
it.
documents
You don't
on a
have to-
live network.
That is fair. You don't have
Bro,
to prove
there's
it. But if you,
bro,
it sounds like you maybe have
caught.
told them
You're
maybe
caught.
that he might be alive. That's what it sounds like. Is that did you
You're
misspeak,
caught.
JC?
You're caught, bro. You're caught.
I
That's
know
what
that
it is,
Rodney's
you're
dead. Y'all can say whatever. Y'all can believe whatever, but I know I'm telling you all the truth. He is fucking dead. So
Oh, please go brush your fucking teeth. Your breath
Bro,
fucking
why don't
smells
you
like
why don't you
shit.
go deal with bugs in your fucking house, bitch? How about that? Because you probably still have fucking bugs in your house.
What's going on in my house? Thank you. Did you take a shower today? Did you change your
yeah,
clothes?
I have.
Put your
I
other
actually
clothes?
have. I
Did
actually
you-
fucking have. I actually fucking have, bitch.
Oh, it's so sad because a grown man has to tell another grown man about his hygiene.
Y'all don't have to
if he
tell me
wants to do
shit.
right for the community.
You don't need to tell
How
me
the fuck
shit.
do you even sound?
You don't need to tell me shit. Don't worry about me. I ain't your
Actually,
friend no more, so don't
you
worry about
do need
me.
to be told shit. Actually, you do need to be told shit because you can't
No,
live
no,
alone,
I
nigga.
don't. I don't have to be
Wait,
told
wait,
shit.
just be careful with the words. Be careful with the words.
Yes.
Unless are you part black,
Oh
and
my
maybe
God.
if you're part black, then I think we're okay. But anyway, continue. We'll cut it out if we have to.
Poppy, I did send you an invite.
You
I
don't.
did send you an invite to in the group chat. If you can just join the server. This is not the paid server, but if you join, I'm trying to get you a role. That way we can move to a studio.
Okay.
And that way we can get Tina in here.
Yes. Yes. Let's bring them on.
But it's
Please.
but Tina
Please,
can only
let's
come
bring
in.
them
Tina can
on,
only
bro.
come in if
Let's
you
bring them on, bro. Yes.
Tina can
Let's
only
bring
come in
them
if you
on.
join the
Let's tell
server
girls
though.
about JC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So click on the messages in this group call, and I sent you the invite, and you should be able to join the server. And then I'm
Yes.
trying to
Let's
get
talk
someone to
Tina
give you a
and Mike.
role.
Let's tell them the real truth, bro.
Xylee is in the chat asking, "Can someone please tell me who this woman is? I just got here. This is the
Xylee.
roommate's best friend."
I need you
Yes,
to
it is,
give
and
them
they
a
didn't pay
temporary
by the way, they didn't
role.
pay for it to be cash cow or pay pig
Okay,
or crown.
JC, can you
They got
please be
brought up
quiet?
here.
I'm trying to work this out for the audience so that I'm not cucking content. Xylee, I tagged you in Maine. I'm trying to get them to join the server, and can you please give them a temporary role so that we can move this to a studio? That way Tina can join.
That way Tina can join, and then also if we have to, we can go to members only because we do have to get the redirect over to Fluff. They've been gracious enough to let us have the extra time that we've had so far, guys.
Yeah, no problem. My fault. Cut y'all off.
No, you're good.
It's just what I gotta do. I gotta press the message and what else? Because I couldn't hear nothing.
Explain that again, Fupa. Sorry. Fupa, they're asking, can you explain it one more time what they do? They press the...
Oh, yeah. So I press, yeah, you just hit join server.
Join server.
She said it's in the messages.
Yeah, the group chat that we're in.
Where
is the roommate maybe coming up still?
Hold on, we're trying to find it right now. Join server.
Nah, but it's not the message.
You gotta sync your stupid YouTube channel with it, dumbass.
Yo, shut the fuck up with your
You
stupid
can shut the fuck up. You're on mine and Bones' show.
Something so different than my fucking Android, bro. Don't blame me.
Don't fucking play with me. You're on mine and Bones' show.
Bro, I don't care about that. I do my own
Bones
shit.
Bones is the host of the show. Yes, I am an intern, but Bones is the host of the show, and this is mine and his show, okay?
Okay,
You're
nobody
like,
cares.
Yo,
Tina said
I'm
you're
just
not
trying to get on this. That's it. I'm just trying to get on this, JC. Just shut the fuck up, bro.
You don't. You yourself don't have any involvement in it. It's just between Amber and her best friend of mine. So you could fuck off and get the fuck out my face.
Can we
We talking to them. We gonna talk.
Is the
I've been
roommate
here with
is the roommate
Crash.
texting you guys?
I
at
don't
all,
told
or is
you
he
it's
just
just
fully
between
gone
Amber
dark?
and her best friend and I, not you guys. So you can fuck the fuck off.
the group
Fuck
chat.
out my
Yeah.
face with this shit.
Bro, you're stupid as fuck, bro. Your back is like no shit. Bro, you're just mad. So I've been trying to find it. It just said low count live.
I'm gonna expose you guys.
So
'Cause y'all are fucking lying through your fucking teeth about me because y'all don't know me as well as you think you do.
So, guys, wait, hold on real quick, JC. Let me explain to them. So, yeah, you're joining with the button she sent you. We're trying to get you guys a role. We're trying to see if any mods are awake right now. They can, if they give you a temporary role, you can join the stream. If not, you'd have to pay the $12. But we're trying to get it for free. The mods are asleep at this time, so we're seeing if anyone's awake. Oh wait, Fernando released a statement. Someone said, "Oh wait, is this him in the chat?" I was trying to help him. He defames everyone who throws him out, and he makes accusations, and then we learn who he truly is. I don't know if that's actually him. He also says, "This is the roommate. I'm going to do an interview tomorrow."
I'm gonna tell you. Hold on, I'm about to check right now. I'm gonna tell you if that's him.
Okay, but he's
Bones, do you have cameras only set up?
I don't, because if should we just should we
He's
go?
actually showing me his true colors. He ain't a good friend. He's a criminal.
Is he actually a criminal?
Yes, he is.
Zaylee, we're trying
He's
to
made
get
his
Tina in the
actually
call, but
himself.
she needs to accept the request, and she hasn't accepted it, so we're having trouble getting her in the call.
Oh no, I was hearing it.
Yeah, my best friend is watching in the show right now. He is watching.
Is
It's
he able to
Fernando
come up?
DeSoto 6383.
Is he able to come up tonight? Because tomorrow we have auditions that we're supposed to do. They were supposed to be
Yes,
tonight.
add him in here. He'll come in. Add him in here.
Well, we need his Discord name. If we get his Discord name, we can add him.
Yeah.
So it's this. I'll tag it in. Give me 1 second.
Okay, and then Fupa, in the meantime, I end the stream and start a new one, right? Because I have to send the redirect over.
Yeah. Do you have the redirect already in?
I do, yes. Hold on, let me just get a new stream ready. Hold on.
Okay.
Guys, if you want to go to the members only with us, this is you probably should member up now if you want to come over. Hold on.
Yes. Because when the content is good, we're gonna keep it pushing. We got to keep going.
Yeah, of course it is. But these people are
Oh,
lying through their
there's
fucking
there's
teeth.
his name.
They don't know me as well. They think they do.
There, I just put his name in the chat.
And that's his Discord name?
That's his name in the comments on.
No, but that might be his YouTube though. So does he have if you could find out if he has a Discord, that's what we need. Not his YouTube name, but his Discord name.
The dude says that he does, but I don't buy it. I don't believe it. Because if he did, he would have shown it to me.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to get another stream ready.
Okay,
yeah,
I put in the chat. Fernando, if you're listening, can you please? I tagged you. Can you please put your Discord username in the YouTube chat, and that way I can try and add you. And then I can add you to the group call.
If you need to make a Discord, it takes a couple of minutes to. I mean, like, you can get it done pretty quickly.
Let me see. He said he already put it in here.
Bro, no, yeah. Way. He said, scroll up and comment.
Tina!
What's up,
Tina!
Tina? What's up, Tina?
Josh, well, Josh, I mean, JC, I was at
Tina D, baby, I love Queens, baby.
What?
Tina D, it's
I'm
Amber, I love
what
Queens,
happened,
baby.
why I ended up where I am now.
Uh-huh.
And these people right here are the reasons why I'm where I am right now.
Okay, hold on.
We're the
Wait a minute.
reasons.
Are you talking about
We're
the
not
people?
the reasons.
Are you talking about?
Wait, guys, let Tina speak. Let Tina speak. Hold on.
Hang on, let
Tina's trying
Tina
to speak.
talk.
Hold on, I'm gonna put her volume up.
So are these the people that let you move in their home because you and your ex-husband, and now you're talking shit on them? Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh no,
This is Amber, whatever her last name
Hold on,
is.
one at a time, guys. One at a time, because no.
Amber, you can shut your hole, okay? Let me talk to Tina and explain shit, so you can shut your fucking. No, you can shut the fuck up. You can shut the fuck up.
Because Tina and I are about to find out the real you. That's what you're mad about.
No,
We got
has nothing to do with that.
Jason Johnson.
It has nothing to do with the
We already know that he's fucking like crazy as fucking retarded. So we're not going to be surprised.
Yeah, and he's delusional, Tina, and he don't make sense, and he's a liar. He's full of shit.
You're a fucking liar, bitch.
He's obsessed with you guys. Like, it's wild. It is really wild.
I'm a big fan of them, and they know that I've been a big fan of them. I've never done anything to them. Yeah, I have created a diss track on Tina. She already knows that. We played it. She's heard it.
Hold on a minute. I didn't come all the way home to not be able to speak. Hold on a fucking minute, JC. Before I stick my dick in your mouth. Shut up a minute.
Yes. Wait, hold on, guys.
Get this on the side of this up here. See how that
Turn
stuff
Tina
like
all the way up, Bones.
Yeah, I have her up.
What is going on? I don't understand. Tell me.
Okay, so this has been a really crazy night. JC was homeless all day. He finally made it to a hotel room. He's saying that the arrangement that he had with the roommate was sexual, and that they're saying that he had feces smeared all over the bed, and the roommate was accusing him of doing sex, maybe, or I don't know, weird things with the poop. It's just getting. I think they're both just airing each other out at this point.
And that's a bull-faced lie. I don't mess around with that shit. That's disgusting.
The roommate's trying to come up right now, but right now his best friend is here advocating for him until he can get up here. But yeah, it's getting real ugly. Everyone's airing each other out. Yeah.
Are you talking about the mixed guy that you were living with, that you didn't live in a good area and you couldn't walk your dog to shit?
That's the Puerto Rican guy. Yes.
And you were fucking him.
He would like when his baby mama wasn't home and the kids weren't home, he would get high and drunk and he would be like, "Oh, do you want to suck me off or something like that?"
Oh my god!
Tina, can you turn your camera on?
He literally has.
All right, well, we're on real quick, guys. We're about to send the redirect over to Fluff, and we're gonna go to our members only stream. So we got to get AMAC that redirect, and we will be right back and with the roommate. So. Give me 1 second. Let me just.
Tina, I would not lie to you about this shit. I promise you, I would not lie to you about this shit.
Hold on.
Amber's
Amber's
only denying it because he's never told her.
Hold on,
or said anything about
JC, hold on. All right, guys, go over and enjoy Fluff. We will see you in a few minutes.